What's on your wall back there?
What?
Like right, yeah.
My jacket. Just
No,
a
no,
jacket.
no. That small little the circle where your head is right now. If you just
I was looking in the wrong camera.
if you just move your head a little, there's a small.
Oh wait.
No. It's right behind you. Like it's literally behind your head right
Dude,
now.
my sense of direction makes no sense.
It's behind, that little thing.
Sprinkler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this light doesn't help. I think it makes me look stupid. Oh, it's fine. Okay, I'm ready. Let me just start recording OBS.
Bro, a sprinkler.
Yeah,
a sprinkler in that room is crazy. Like imagine it just fucking spray. Like there's no fire and it sprays all your.
I'm not surprised, dude. I would not be surprised. But the fire alarm in this building has gone off wrong.
Dude, if it just like goes off and just sprays all your computer shit.
I don't evacuate anymore when the fire alarm goes off. I just don't even try.
No, but just imagine like it's like, oh, whatever, there's a false alarm and that thing goes off and
I'm suing them for my shit. I'm suing them for damages.
You have to. That'd be
if there was
crazy.
no fire and they destroyed all my electronics, I'd be fucking pissed. My computer would be fine. My computer's under my desk. I don't think any water in the guy, but my monitors would be fucked. Like all my printer would be fucking covered in water.
Oh my god, that would suck. That would actually suck. Just like false alarm.
Have you seen these sprinklers go off?
No.
Oh, this camera can't even see it. It's up there in the corner. Like they're full of old rusty water because it doesn't cycle through. It's like an endpoint. It's like putting, and like imagine you have a high pressure system, right? And then you just make a bunch of lines that go off of them and then cap them. So all the water that's in the end of that line just sits there and fucking like rusts and turns into poop.
Yeah,
so whenever these go off,
you lost me.
Like
Why didn't you just be like, it's like you put a butt plug in your asshole and you never shit and it just like corrodes around. It just corrodes the.
Well, no. It's like imagine you make a second butthole. And then you plug that, and then you keep shitting, right? But then a bunch of shit goes off in the second stream, just sits there for years, and then then eventually it's like dark, murky, brown, disgusting water whenever they actually go off. It would like stain everything. Oh, it'd be so fun.
Well, we should probably clap sync, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Clap sync in 3, 2, 1.
All right, let me just make sure everything's set up here. Yep, recording.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of Bad Takes After Dark. We got so much love on the last episode. Crazy, right, Blaine? Like the last episode was, I don't even know, dude. I think 3 million views, 4 million views. I can't remember.
Just predict the future.
0.
They hit the third tower.
Welcome back to another episode of Bad Takes After Dark, joined by my beautiful, handsome, amazing co-host.
Pussy,
I guess, right? Co-host. Would I call you co-host?
Yeah, for this you could say that. I guess. For the Chris Chan archives. For the little Chrissy boy.
I was looking at this thing and I misspelled history.
Where?
History. Whatever. Oh yeah. Welcome back.
There's not even wait. Dude, R's on the other side of the keyboard. How'd you misspell it at the start of the word?
I was just like, whatever. Welcome back to Bad Takes After Dark, episode 2.
You have to reload, that's what.
Chris Chan. The history of Chris Chan, part 2. If you guys remember part 1, that was from 1980 to 2008, so 28 years.
Literally just an autistic kid getting bullied the whole time.
Yeah, but we needed it.
And now he gets his get back. He goes on his demon arc. He locks in.
Now he's gonna hit a couple licks. So this is from 2009 to 2018. Blaine, do you remember a lot of episode 1?
Yeah, I remember all of it. But this is what I'm gonna say. Like, I feel like nowadays it's better though, because it used to be like this would happen, right? Like you have like a severely autistic person that gets bullied, and then they just become like a psychopath, like awful person because they don't they've been abused their whole life. Now you just get like people like Clavicular who are just like, did you hate me? I'm gonna go fucking Jawmax. Fuck you. I'm gonna fuck your bitch.
I'm gonna bone smash or whatever.
Imagine Chris Chan actually just became like a full on like self-centered asshole Chad instead of.
I want him to become like a Nikocado avocado, where he just loses all the weight, gets super just like skinny, like it was all a joke. I was never actually autistic, and I pranked my parents, pranked everybody from day one, like the biggest prank ever.
What TV show is there? Is it a South Park bit? Fuck, I've seen something that's exactly like that. Oh, it's Dumb and Dumber. The guy, like, Jim Carrey's character in Dumb and Dumber 2, I think he acts like he's mentally disabled for like 20 years, and the other character like keeps visiting him in like the old folks home, and he's like in a
I don't
wheelchair,
remember that movie like at
I just remember
all.
this bit. I just remember this one bit. It's like for 20 years he acts like he's like handicapped and can't move, like he's like paralyzed. And then he stands up and he's like, it's like a dumb movie. It's supposed to be stupid, but that's literally that bit from that movie. It's like
I fucking wish he did. Dude, look at the picture that we have right here, right up on screen right now. Like, he's the prankster. He's the OG prankster, dude. And Chris,
this guy, like this guy could have like, he was so close to like being great, you know.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Dude, the amount of people you'll see like this image, right? And then it'll be like, oh, this guy's
God,
actually
he
like
was so close to being great.
He's like a tech like that's what tech. They're just like all tech founders, like autistic guys. They're like into Legos and got bullied, and they're like, I'm gonna make Linux. And this guy's like, I'm gonna rape my mom.
This was Halloween. I think he was supposed to be Stephen Hawking, if I remember correctly.
There's no way that's what he was doing.
I think it was.
Everything you show me just puts me more on Chris Chan's side. Okay.
I just made that up. So I guess we can just kind of jump right into this, yeah. Right? I did a little just like preamble for, you know. Do you want to start? Do you want me to start? Or do you want to do you just want to head over to badtakestv.com to become a member, 7-day free trial? You're listening.
I don't know, are there custom tribute videos being filmed on there?
There is a tribute video.
You know what a tribute video? Do you know what a tribute video is?
Yes, I know what a tribute video is. Yes, buddy, thank you. I'm not that old. But no, you can head over to badtakestv.com, become a member, 7-day free trial. Bunch of cool stuff over there. If you like stuff like this and you want to get it early before everybody else, you can do that at badtakestv.com. First link in the description. Yeah. Anyway, do you want to start, or do you want me to start?
Burpee for my Coke. My diet soda.
Yeah,
give me a second. I can start.
Okay. This. Okay, go ahead.
Why'd you say this? There's no this here. It's the.
Go ahead.
Why'd you start with this?
This.
The time. Fuck off.
And go.
The time period from 2009 to 2018 for Chris Chan reveals exactly why and how this individual takes the crown for being one of the most documented individuals in internet's history. I like the double individual.
Yeah.
Firstly, let's quickly recap the preceding 26 years of Chris's life covered in part 1 of the series. Chris was born in 1982 to parents Bob and Barbara. Crazy combination of names. Early in his life, he was diagnosed with high-functioning autism and found obsessive interest in gaming and illustrations, including a particular fascination with Sonic the Hedgehog. His schooling years were ripe with awkward and difficult encounters with teachers and peers due to his neurodivergence, and even some minor fame in local media. Yeah. His life was extensively documented even early on, with family photos and legal battles, and eventually numerous online blogs and shared illustrations in the birth of the internet era. He struggled romantically through high school and college, suffering multiple public rejections, even being suspended for harassing other students with his so-called love quest. That was in university. Yeah.
God,
however,
the love quest.
His flair for comic strip creations and niche interests with gaming cards and cartoons left him in a vivid world of his own creations, namely the infamous Sonichu, which pushed his peculiar character and creative output into the online spotlight. Dude, Sonichu was like literally something a 4th grader would do.
Sonichu is like fucking great though, dude. It looks so cool. Like no one could ever think of
bullying
that.
And coercion began. I'm going to targetedly bully you. Targeted bullying and coercion began for Chris due to his naive temperament. This continued to ramp up until he had lost some of his closest friends and avenues for social interaction by the end of 2008. In 2009, oh, fuck. I misread that. In 2009, now well into young adult life. I thought it was going to be like, in 2009, now. We'll talk about this. Like, in 2009, well into his young adult life, in the next chapter of Chris Chan. My fucking, okay, you start reading.
In 2009, now well
one
into...
sentence is just breaking me.
That's all good. In 2009, now well into his young adult life, the next chapter of the Chris Chan story begins as the bizarre universe and lore around him continues to escalate. Oops. Whoa. Our first major saga begins in 2009, considered to be one of, if not the most eventful year of his life. He was being tricked by trolls into thinking that Nintendo executives were actually considering making a video game based on Sonichu and his other characters. This had begun a year earlier when he had tried persuading his fans to contact Nintendo and Sega and ask them to collaborate with Chris on making a Sonichu video game. I think there's actually a video of him persuading. Yeah, there is. We can actually watch it if you want. You can see
your thing, but
you can't.
I don't think I can. Try playing it.
This is an official update to all.
I'll just watch it myself.
Yeah, I can just
sign in to confirm you're not a bot, dude. I fucking hate YouTube.
I can just do this here. Here we go.
This is an official update to all the loyal Sonichu fans on the internet and everywhere else. Well, first off, while the Encyclopedia Dramatica page, the whole website, they did manage to get their ill-gotten money, but I say, screw them. But I say, screw them.
You see that, dude?
In
That
the
good ass thing.
ear.
Oh, in the ear.
So anyway, aside from that note, let's get down to more serious measures.
Dude, what is that hat up there? Do you see that?
It's like the Uncle Sam hat. Like, I want you for the military.
Oh, but how's it floating like that? That's kind of cool.
I'm guessing he's just like duct taped into his roof.
Probably. That's
Well,
pretty cool, though.
I have been hearing the rumor of the medallion stealing, as you can see. It's still on me, man.
Oh, he dispelled the rumor right away.
You could just like roll the duct tape inside out and like stuck it top and then just like threw it into the roof.
Oh no! Do you know what he definitely did? He put the hat on, put the duct tape on top, and then got on a chair
Jumped as
and,
high as
and
he
he put his head on the fucking roof. He's like this, trying to get it stuck up there.
Fucking-
Dude, did you see that? But right away, he just like dispels. He's like, so there's been rumors that they have
my
my
Sonichu
Sonichu
kit?
medallion,
But
but
he
as you
just
can see,
built a
it's
new
right.
one?
It's right. He definitely just built a new one.
Of the medallion
It's made out
stealing,
of
as you
fucking
can see.
Play-Doh.
It's still on me, man. Ain't nobody gonna get it off me, cause more security measures have been taken. This one might be the real one, this one might be the false one.
Oh,
What's the
don't-
false one? If you
How
say
are
that, it's
you
just the false
know?
one.
I might be single. I might be taken.
Imagine fucking like Fort Knox. Like there's like a rumor that like Fort Knox got stole, like burgled or some shit, or like
Yeah.
the reserve got like they stole the gold. And then the government just posts a video. This might be real gold, it might be fake gold. I don't know. Like so they definitely took it.
Yeah, it's like the like Scrooge McDuck room where it's like all this might be real coins, might be fake coins. I don't know. Fuck yeah, that's funny, dude.
Fucking Jesus.
That's to your own understanding. But aside from that, I wish to let y'all know about how you can actually officially have your own, officially approved by myself, and have your own officially approved and well distributed similar medals.
That's not metal.
Okay, well, first off,
It's
about
Magic Crayola
2005, I
Play-Doh
sent
shit.
a letter to Nintendo of America telling them before you know about my idea, and let me make it perfectly clear. Perfectly clear.
I'm surprised. Okay, knowing Nintendo, right, and how shitty of a company they are, I'm surprised that they didn't just go to the guy's house and just shoot him in the head, or some like you are stealing Nintendo property or whatever. You know what I mean?
I am too, because didn't they sue some kid had a funeral,
Yeah.
and he had like a Sonic tombstone because he loved Sonic. He was like a kid that died of cancer when he was like 7. And,
Yeah.
And a Nintendo sued his parents to get them to remove this tombstone because it was copyright.
Dude, they are literally the
Pretty
most
sure that's a real story.
evil company in the world. So why the fuck
They're not.
would you
They're
be
not.
like,
They're not. I don't know if they're evil. They're just like
no.
They're lawyers. They give their lawyers free. They give their lawyers free reign. Like their lawyers are evil.
Yeah, I guess.
Like
so,
I'm not
but-
gonna say all the people who work on the games and stuff are. I'm saying like their IP and copyright department and their lawyers are fucking brutal. Like they're the worst.
Yeah, because I know there was a guy whose last name was drumroll Bowser.
Sonic.
No,
Oh, Jesus.
Bowser, and they fucked him over so hard. I think right now he's in prison, and he's still he's like a Nintendo. Every time I get a paycheck, he's like, I give you whatever the amount is,
Oh
and it's
yeah.
like $10 million like in total or whatever, and he pays them like $60 a week.
Oh my
or something
god!
like
No,
that.
it wasn't Sonic. It was fucking.
Was it Mario or something?
Jesus Christ, that's even worse, dude. This kid died, right?
Yeah.
And then he goes through. It wasn't. It was Disney, not Nintendo.
I know
company.
that one. I know that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't even put the tombstone on. He asked them for permission. He literally took the extra step and didn't.
Yeah.
Like they would have never known. And they're like, "No, you can't do that." Actually, I think it was Spider-Man. I think he wanted to put Spider-Man on his dead son's grave.
Yeah, no shot, dude. If you put Spider-Man on there, expect them to show up and shoot you in the back of the head, like execution style.
Dude, if I'm running a goddamn like cemetery, and like some lawyer comes to take away like a fucking kid's Spider-Man tombs, I'm blowing their head off. like what do you mean?
No, I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna do the opposite. I'll do the opposite. I will play
I'm
devil's
working
advocate.
there, and I see any copyrighted tombstones, I just tear them down myself with a sledgehammer. They're like lowering the casket down. I'm just smashing the tombstone.
You're just a random guy. You're like, yeah, Disney would not like this. I'm just gonna help them.
It's like not even on. It's like on the casket. You know, like a lot of people nowadays, they'll have like the weird like the decals on their casket. You know, have you seen those videos?
No, I don't know.
It's kind of like it's kind of seen as like a trashy thing. But like people will have like pictures of them like dripped out on their casket when they die from like shootings and gangs and shit.
Those fucking jokes.
Some kid is like a Spider-Man drawing on his casket. You just like, nope, can't have an axe and start chopping it up. As they're lowering it down. It's like a closed casket funeral. You just walk up and just chop it to pieces.
Chop the casket in half. Yeah,
okay,
he's not
going. We've been going on this tirade for like 5 minutes.
Here we go.
But no, yeah, Nintendo
Parodies.
is. I'm surprised they let him do this.
Yeah, Nintendo's a shitty company to be honest, though. But yeah,
Are legal to copyright. As long as they do not claim to be the original or never intend to be, they are spoofs, parodies, and they are.
That's not how it works.
that's not how it works because look at
legal.
fucking Pal World. They got fucked
Not-
to.
Not even that.
anyway,
not even
I
that.
sent the
Power
letter
World
to-
at least. Power World was more distanced. Like he literally just took two Nintendo IP products and combined their names and designs and went, "This is mine."
This is mine.
Nintendo of America in April of 2005, and they sent me back a reply.
Oh, you got a reply from
The
Nintendo.
big envelope, which I will now read to you a few quotes from as to like how they
They definitely said no.
felt about the idea. So, in the first, so I'll just give you a few quotes here. So, like they say, we appreciate you taking the time to share your great science you game idea with us. And
Oh, he's reading it for the first time.
yeah, it
Gonna
says
cry.
here that It goes on to say that Nintendo of America has some of the most devoted, enthusiastic fans of any game developer. Each week they receive hundreds of thousands of suggestions about their games and systems. While they would love to use ideas from fans to develop actual products, due to the volume of the requests they receive and the resources it would take to process them, they do not accept unsolicited game or product ideas. But they are committed to being the leading edge of game and hardware development, though. And they can be sure that they are constantly at work developing new and exciting products and game
Okay, so it's
ideas.
an automated message, like pretty much being like, "Hey, we appreciate you. We love our fans,
You know what's
but
crazy,
never
dude?
is never gonna happen."
Even that has more human work put into it than like application rejection and shit emails.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like nowadays it's just all AI. At least that guy, the first two sentences were made that like kind of tailored to like what he said.
I guess so. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
or
Like, we
a human
appreciate
typed
you
that
for
at
your
one
like
point.
sonnet. Yeah.
Nowadays, nowadays you send that to a fucking AI agent on their website and it like
And they
just
go-
tells you the wrong information and then
Yeah.
like breaks and starts a new chat. Like that's
Now, here's the interesting part where they quote about how I could actually go further about them changing their minds and actually accepting the idea and help me
ow.
making it
Please
totally real.
enlighten me.
With the video games and the TV animations and the action figures and
Yeah, I really want to know.
officially released by personally approved medals instead of some crappy sugar cookie imitations that like you have seen in that picture. Hey, they gave me a free sample of that at the grocery store. It was delicious. That sugar cookie.
Oh,
And this is
shit.
not a sugar cookie.
No, that's
This
Crayola.
hard plastic.
Oh, hard plastic.
Hard plastic. I tell you what. But anyway, getting back to
That was
the letter,
hard.
they say that The best way to let other fans know about my idea or to generate hype about the future game I'd like to see is to post the ideas to the forums on their site.
Yeah.
Or like I say, like I've done a lot better than that.
Okay.
Hey,
So we get the main point, right? He's
Okay,
like,
yeah.
he's like,
It's hard plastic.
Yeah, it's hard plastic.
Tell us
You're all
what.
fakers, and
You can get the real
And,
chain, but I don't know if this is the real chain. So maybe you guys did. I guess we'll leave that up to your interpretation.
yeah,
Which means you got the real chain.
yeah, some of the real chain. So we'll leave it up to your interpretation.
Sonic
And,
Chew is not copyright. It is different enough from Sonic.
You get that at the grocery store. Free cookie. This hard plastic.
You think he still goes and gets the free cookie from the grocery store?
You're not allowed to anymore, can you?
No, like back in that day, like you still can if you're a kid. It was if you're a kid.
No, they don't do that anymore because I tried to do it. I
COVID?
think a couple weeks ago they wouldn't let me.
Well, they might have stopped because of COVID. But I remember when
It was
when
definitely because of
turned,
COVID. Yeah.
When I turned like 13, they stopped like giving it to me. When I went with my mom to the grocery store, and I'm like, damn it. But like, you think he still went to the grocery store and got the free cookie? Because he immediately thought of that. Like that was his first thought. Was like, sugar cookie like the grocery store free cookie. They give me.
Like a grocery store.
He goes to the grocery store just to get the cookie. He doesn't get anything else. He just walks in, gets the cookie, and leaves.
He definitely gets the cookie, walks around, and then tries to pretend he's like someone else.
He walks in.
And he tries to get another cookie or something.
He walks in wearing a mustache.
Yeah, he's like,
No. He walks in.
Hello.
He gets the cookie. He goes looks at the Crayola fucking putty plastic, whatever he made his chain out of. What colors did they have this time? And then they leaves.
a
Keep going.
troll by the name of Clyde Cash, as you can see by the picture here, Clyde Cash, wrote an email to him under the guise of being Shigeru. Okay, Blaine, you know that one. Shigeru
Miyamoto. Isn't that like the leader of Nintendo?
Shigeru Miyamoto, a Nintendo executive and game creator, stating that they had no interest in making a deal with Chris, and that his proposals were delusional. Do you want to read the next part, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah. Not taking no for an answer, Chris continued to plead with his fans to continue sending emails to Nintendo and Sega. This only spurred more fake emails from trolls that hinted Miyamoto might actually be interested, which resulted in plenty of back and forth, and even an invite for Chris to attend their headquarters in Washington. In a bid to convince the alleged Miyamoto that he is authentic and enthused, Chris sent a video to Mr. Miyamoto, which included him speaking in a partial Japanese accent, showcasing his custom Wii controllers and respectfully bowing.
We have to watch this video, by the way. We actually just have to watch this video.
Ohayo gozaimasu!
Yeah, I'll get the
Tashi
video.
wa otaku desu.
Here's the video for everybody. This should work.
Ohio, Mr. Miyamoto-san.
He literally opened with Ohio. He literally did open with
Ohio, Mr. Moto-san. Mr. Moto-san, I think is what he said.
But the thing is funny.
Ohio, Mr. Miyamoto-san.
Miyamoto?
I think son is like san is like Mr. in Japanese. So he's just saying hello,
but
Mr.
But he pronounced the name wrong. It's Miyamoto, not Miyamoto.
Yeah, it is Miyamoto, but whatever. Like he just said Mr. Miyamoto, Mr. to this.
This is good. We got here you go.
Ohio, Mr. Miyamoto-san. I have decided to do this video standing up as I felt it more appropriate, so that I could also allow myself to bow for your presence and such. Anyway, I have checked my email account.
Why does he have a Lego box duct taped to his ceiling?
Yeah,
on the left?
there's a bunch of shit just floating in the fucking sky.
Why does he have a full box just
Dude,
like
this is such
attached
like
to the ceiling?
this is hoarding, and it's like this is actually
How is
so
he
much
even
hoarding.
attached? Is it an empty box that he like thumbtacked at the bottom? How is it staying up like that? That's
No,
like
you
crazy.
think you know what he did? He just drilled it in or something. It's like all
Using,
drilled.
like, anchor bolts.
Yeah. Dude, like what the fuck is all this shit floating?
Does this guy live in like a shoebox? Like every picture I see, his apartment looks tiny. But
No, I think this is a room. This is just a room. This is a room in his mom's house. I can't hear you.
Sorry, I was blowing my nose, so I went off camera. So you think he still lives with his mom then?
I think here, this is 2009. I think he does still live with his mom. That would make him. How old is he here? From 1982 to 2009. He,
7.
27 years old.
Yeah.
I think he still lives with his mom. There's no way that he lives by himself.
Fuck, I
No
might be
trolls
the
have
little number
sent
27, bro. I can't lie.
any slanderous emails or any emails, or nobody has hacked my AOL account of chrischansonichu at AOL.com. So
Oh, okay.
you're
said
still
Chris Chan Sonichu. I think they said Chris Chan Son Chi or something. I thought he said that was his email. I'm like, that's fucking crazy.
You can find
imagine my email is just Blaine Son
Blaine Son.
Arigato at gmail.com.
Blaine Son. Arigato gozaimasu at gmail.com. That's good. Dude.
talking to a real Christian Weston Chandler.
Oh,
Believe me.
believe him.
And also, I sent you a nerd. Also, I could also further prove it.
Oh, ID?
Driver's license.
No. Don't
Yeah,
fucking
that's crazy.
show
That's
driver's
crazy.
license, dude. I can also
If
prove
you
with
need
my
photos.
SIN number and my
If you
fucking.
need further confirmation, this is my credit card number and the 3 little numbers on the back.
I don't know what these funny little numbers are on the back.
I covered my number on there.
Okay, he covered his number. You can't even see.
So you can read it anyways.
Here.
I don't even know what state is. Does that say Virginia?
Yeah, dude, he
I see
lives
a
in
V.
Richmond,
Okay,
Virginia.
okay.
Yeah.
But if you look closely enough, you can.
Oh yeah,
if you
Richmond.
look at-
Yeah.
In one point of view, you can see the Virginia and the
Oh,
state.
the number. He's sliding the
numbers
finger.
on
Oh,
there.
there we go. Get that covered. Yeah.
Thankfully,
The
the
state
cameras were too shit
logo
back
on
in the day
there.
to actually capture that.
And also, Mr. Miyamoto, my Wii remote and nunchuck.
It's like going to. It's like going. It's like, holy fuck! But imagine when you went to Japan or whatever, you brought a Wii with you just to show everybody that you really believe in Japanese culture.
No. That's like me bringing like chopsticks. Like I brought these from home. These are my chopsticks. I customized
I want to
them
show you. I want to bow
with
for
all
you.
my waifus. I have like a homemade kimono I wear on the flight.
You bring a bunch of shit like here's my DS, here's my whatever PSP or whatever.
I walk off the 12-hour flight wearing like those wooden like sandals and a full kimono and like the headband and like bowing to everybody.
Dude, that was you should do that, man. Why don't you do
I'm
that?
gonna do that. I will.
Oh, it's customized.
We
Chris
would
Weston
like to
Chandler.
play. To quote the commercial in an honorable way, if I may.
Yep.
So, Mr. Miyamoto, please do not quote me as
Do not
a troll
keep going.
because I am the real deal. Believe me.
Believe him, dude.
I mean, although I guess I do deserve it upon retrospect since I made the accusation myself. So hopefully we can
What
set this,
accusation?
What
set this
accusation?
minor bit of bad business aside and continue on for good business. And hopefully I will be able to meet with you in Redmond as soon as possible. I'll be talking to my church congregation tomorrow. And I wish you a pleasant day, Miyamoto-san.
Miyamoto-san.
There's a couple things. At least
Sayonara
he said it right
for
that
now.
time. Like
Huh?
the San thing. Dude, there's a couple things I have to say here. Number one, this guy, did he not graduate with like not engineering architect, like architectural blueprinting, like on like digital degree?
He graduated with a what the fuck was it called? I have the doc.
It's like it was like a digital design degree.
Yeah, it was
You're
digital
telling me
design.
you graduated university with a digital design degree and you can't use a fucking editing software? This is 2009. That shit existed, dude. You could get that for free. I was using editing software in 2009 on my fucking
Dude,
Minecraft videos, dude.
Man, he's okay. I don't know.
That's number one.
I don't know who you
Number
think
two-
he is, bro. He's way above
Number two,
just
dude.
editing software. He is an editing
And
software.
anyone like you could be like almost completely fluent in English, but it's like your second language, and you would have no idea what any of that, like what he said. Like half of that was just gibberish. Like it's so hard to understand what he's trying to say because he talks quietly and he just repeats like a line 4 times. And,
yeah.
corrects one word each time he does it. Like, oh, I was going to I wasn't going to the, and then I to the place. Oh wait, no, not the place, the thing, and then I was,
Yeah.
and then he finally goes through like the end, and he thinks that you got all of it. Like, This Japanese guy is gonna have no. He's gonna be watching this. But even if you watch it, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck am I looking like? I don't know what you just said."
He's like, okay, I noticed a we and I noticed the bow. Fuck you. That's
the only thing he's gonna notice.
Yeah.
He's gonna be
okay,
like,
that's my product, and that's a bow.
It's gonna be blah, 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 blah. What's his name? Hamaki-san? It's gonna be blah, blah, blah,
Hamaki-san.
I don't know. I just made up a Japanese name.
Yeah.
He's gonna hear Miyamoto-san. He's gonna see him bow 4 times, then pull in a weird remote and go like, "We."
He's like, "Fuck you."
Maybe he'll think he's actually being really respectful.
Maybe be like, I love you and I love your we. Well, it's pretty much like what he was doing, but just went about it the wrong way.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like maybe if he just like didn't understand him and like didn't even realize he was doing like a really shitty racist Japanese accent, he'd be like, "Oh, this guy's actually like
Japanese."
Because like you'd just be like, "No, he's just bowing to me and saying I love the we." Like maybe that's what he saw. Like if it was
maybe
Miyamoto is never watching this video. This is made by
dude.
trolls,
No, I don't even think that has like more than a few thousand views.
Yeah, fuck me, dude.
Do you want to continue reading?
Yeah, I can keep reading.
In February?
In February, he also began an online relationship with Panda Halo. Jesus. Of course, Panda Halo was just another alias of Chris's Bunny Trolls. After a bizarre feud between Chris and his arch nemesis troll, Clyde Clash. This is like what's that? Scott Pilgrim or whatever. This is like an enemy from Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim fights the world.
Clyde Clash.
Clyde. No. It's Cash. Clyde Cash.
Yeah, it's Cash.
It's Cash. Clyde. Look at that fucking chin strap, by the way.
And then he throws a fucking like dollar bill like a playing card and like cuts the guy's like arm. Which involved fictitious accounts of Clash traveling to meet Panda Halo and assaulting her, resulting in a fake family and marriage. Chris claims Panda, who was supposedly living in Australia, died in the Black Saturday bushfires. So you like, I raped her and then had a baby and family with her, and then she died in a bushfire.
Yeah, died.
Dude, I still feel bad for Chris Chen, man. I have not turned the other foot.
Just wait. This is the good episode.
It's also around this time. Episode. I'll tell you when I flip to being against him. Right now, I'm fully on his side from what I've learned.
Okay, even after the fucking racism. Even after
that wasn't intentional though. Like he had no idea.
I guess so.
Like he was literally
if I went
just
to India,
completely ignorant.
I would probably do almost the same thing, right? You no, you wouldn't. Like no, you would not.
No, yeah, but I'm not severely autistic, dude.
If I went to like China or whatever, like I would not be like, I don't know. What that me today or whatever. Like Vietnamese, you know what I mean? If I went to Vietnam, I wouldn't be like, "Do you want to be my friend?" Like I wouldn't do shit like that. You know, I'd be like, "Hello, how you doing?"
Like if you took like a rural Chinese kid who's like really autistic and like put him in America, I feel like he would like do shit like that. Like he'd be like, "American machine gun," bro. Like he would just like do like
yeah, maybe
if you don't understand. Like if you're
right.
Not like in on everything. I mean, he should be, but I mean,
if you're not in, if you're not in on it, yeah.
You're not connected, you know, like you don't know, right? Any better. So, like, if he was being intentionally racist, like if he started it and he was like obviously like doing it as a joke, yeah, but
Miyamoto. All right, go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Miyamoto Musashi. Just like completely overdoes it.
Shitty.
Okay. It's also around this time that one of the most unsettling troll interactions. Oh, sorry. It's also around this time that one of the most unsettling troll interactions of his life, certainly thus far in his life, began. A troll by the name of Blue Spike began contacting Chris under the guise of a woman named Julie. In reality, Julie was a 13-year-old boy who used his high-pitched voice to pretend to be female. What started as a simple online relationship quickly progressed into what can be described as furry phone sex, in which Chris was role-playing as Sonichu and Julie was a cat. Okay, I mean, again, Chris didn't know any better at this point. He thought it was a girl, so I can't hold that against him still. Audio from this exists. Oh no. With Bob walking in and telling Chris people had called him, telling him that Chris was going to kill himself. Disturbingly,
Wait. I think you skipped ahead. You only read here.
I did. Oh, there's two sentences that start with like audio exists. Audio of this conversation was also leaked online in another instance. Blue Spike announced to the other trolls that he would be having phone sex with Chris at a particular time, which the trolls used as an opportunity to contact Chris's father, Bob, in an effort to get him to walk in on Chris during the act. Audio from this also exists, with Bob walking in on Chris and telling people had called him and told him that Chris was going to kill himself. Disturbingly, Blue Spike later revealed he was having phone sex with Chris most nights, which for a 13-year-old boy might be to be doing with a mentally disabled adult mind crosses all kinds of lines and raises plenty of questions regarding Blue Spike's own life and upbringing. Yeah, like...
We have to... I'm pretty sure...
I don't want to watch... Okay, it's just the dad walking in? It's not a 13-year-old having phone sex?
I think... It's 20 minutes long. We don't have to listen to the whole thing.
Is there like a most replayed section? Like, can we watch like the best part?
I don't know. This is
that's not
through like
enough.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking horrible, dude. Like, yeah, first off, that kid is fucking weird. That 13-year-old kid.
Yeah, like imagine
that's fucking insane.
But like, yeah, I don't know. Here we can listen to some of it.
Hey, Julie. Well, at least you can hear me. That's good.
Oh, it's just his point of view.
All right, let me think about that. I'll give you a setting. Okay, you want to try fantasy.
That's so loud.
How about? All right, I'll do my best. The fantasy. Okay, yeah. I just did a lightning bolt.
Yeah, let's skip up a little bit.
And we feel the romantic emotions and tension between us. Feels right. Oh.
Yeah. I think I want to do like autistic guy trying to talk dirty. Just get walked off.
After I move your tongue, I massage your right breast.
Whoa!
Dude, this is how people write like fan fiction though. Like, that's all he has to go.
So basically, I'm massaging your right breast and with my left hand, and I got my right hand in your pussy, giving you a few shots. Well, what are you doing to me at this point?
Okay, first off, I'm done with this already.
Why we have to lose more?
Right hand, like his entire hand is inside.
Yeah, he doesn't know, man. I like how I said, then you're like okay, like you're like okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay,
my right hand.
Here, let's skip up. Let's go to what? Let's go to like 11 minutes.
Lucy, get out of here. Lucy, out. Lucy, out. Alright, now. Caress your free breast with my left hand. And I'm caressing your left butt cheek with my right hand.
Wait, tweets. Or he's looking, okay.
You mean the one I'm massaging now?
No, he said
the one that the milk hasn't come out of.
The one that the milk hasn't come out of. Did you hear that? The one that the milk hasn't come out of. Hold on.
Now? The one that the milk hasn't come out of. Yep. Yep.
Oh. He's drinking the milk.
Yeah, you might have to do this video while I'm applying for jobs.
The fucking sound effects.
I'm uncomfortable that the
Yeah,
other
it
end of
feels
this
good.
is a 18-year-old in this phone call.
Yeah, that's the part where it's like, it's definitely fucked no matter what. But like, this is so funny. You can't say this is not funny. It's been 20 seconds of sound effects.
Yeah, it feels good.
Hold one more fucking. Pause. So, pause. Fuck off! I can see it's playing. I can't listen to that. Fuck.
Okay, okay. Wait. What about like near the end? What about near the end? Let's see near the end.
No, it's gonna be so weird. Fuck. He's not even doing anything.
Is he spanking it?
You got a lot.
You got a lot. Got like,
What milk?
let's go like 19 minutes. I'm waiting for the big moan.
I'd say I'm burping because I quite enjoyed you
He's burping.
What?
and your juices.
Oh, he's burping. He enjoyed you and your juices. Lane.
Dude, this guy would literally like he would just have like 7,000 hours on VR chat if he was like alive. Like not like if he was not alive. Is he dead?
No, I think he's alive.
Okay. If he was like active like this back in like if he was born when we were born, he would literally just be a kid who's on VR chat all the time. Just does like is just doing this shit like ERP. I enjoyed your juices. The amount of videos I've seen by proximity chat where they literally say shit exactly like that. I'm gonna sample her juices in the back of this room, and you're not gonna be able to see us do it. Actually, like that's literally just like what they do in VR chat.
Well,
In every video, like
there is 30 seconds left of this. So let's just let the last 30 seconds just kind of run.
you know, there's like
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, you do.
This document is
Yeah, you do.
old.
What is it?
That sounds good. Now, hang on, I'm gonna hang up here.
And that's it. I think I'm gonna hang up here. Then just
Why did
hangs
he-
up.
That sound like he said. That sounds good. Like he's ordering McDonald's.
That sounds good.
Sounds good, dude.
Junior chicken, French fry. Yep, that sounds good.
Sounds pretty- Dude, like, do people moan? Like, is that what like phone sex is?
You know what? Let me just go out here. I'm gonna say this because I am a confident person. I've never had phone sex, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't.
At
I don't
all.
either.
I
Like, I
do
understand
not.
moaning
I,
during sex, right? Because it's actually like, but like this guy's at best, this guy's jerking off and he's moaning that much.
are you a moaner? Or are you more of like a grunter?
are you more like a
Are you more of like a or are you more of like a
I'm like a
mine's like this.
Going.
I think mine's like
trying to think, what is mine like?
no. Well, mine. No, I think mine actually realistically is. It's probably like.
I'm completely silent, and then right when I'm nodding, it's
It's like a big scoop. I think mine's like.
that's like an eagle.
I finished.
I think mine's like that.
Made an oopsie.
How do you do the baby voice that well?
I just went oopsie. Uh-oh. Can I have some toilet paper now?
You do the baby voice, dude. What the fuck?
Wait, you like that one?
Asking for toilet paper so you shit your diaper.
Uh-oh.
That's the only sex you have.
Yeah, it's always like that. Is I finish too fast and then I shit at the same time as I finish. I'm like, who the fuck was that? Was that Will Smith? Where like every time that he ejaculated, he threw up,
I don't know.
which is like, I don't know what the. I think it was Will Smith where like when he was getting head or whatever, he would ejaculate and throw up at the same time. So he stopped getting head or something.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, mommy.
As she's undressing, you're like,
Uh-oh.
All right, let me continue reading. Things continue to progress, however, with Chris sending Julie an 8-minute sex tape, which we will watch a little bit of himself dry humping his blow-up anime doll as a message of his love. This, of course, was immediately leaked by Blue Spike and shared to numerous porn sites.
here's the thing.
Becoming one of Chris's most.
I don't know if we should watch this.
We can open it and we can skim through. We don't actually have to like watch all 8 minutes.
This
of it.
is no. I don't think we should watch it because this is literally just a video of him getting sexually assaulted. Is it not? Someone illegally redistributing a video of him doing sexual activities without his knowledge.
Okay, wait. Let me open this.
I don't know. I don't know if we can legally watch this.
I'm not going to show it to the people.
Okay.
Let me just open it and just see because
Is he naked? If he's just humping some shit, I don't care. But if he's naked, okay, yeah, he's naked. We're not watching that.
we have just the audio if you want. We can listen to just the audio.
Okay, just play like a few seconds of it.
Okay, here's
A little report here.
here's just the audio.
If he wasn't like messaging a 12-year-old, I think this would be a lot more fucked up. But this guy's like technically a pedophile, so.
Hey, Julie.
Can't really hear much, but you can hear a little bit of
Just
like,
saying, "Hey, Jill,
dry
yeah."
humping.
Dude, I need a fucking monster. I'll be back in a second.
Chris Chan went to get a monster. You can hear like a little bit of. Oh,
Julie, yes. Julie, yes.
Julie, yes. Oh,
You take that like a good bad girl.
take that like a good bad girl.
You know, I feel like either of those would have worked on their own, but together they make like no sense.
Take this like a good bad girl.
Like a good bad girl. A good and bad girl are both.
Have
good
you
on
heard
their
the song
own,
where
but
it's
they
like,
both
I
work.
am a very good bad boy?
No.
You know that like there's a song in India where it's like, I always
You can
search
tell by your racist
good
accent when
in
you say
bad.
it.
I also search bad in good. So I am a very good bad boy. It's actually banger. Okay, well anyway, I'll continue reading this. So that was his 8-minute long dry humping his anime blow up doll. We've all been there, haven't we? Becoming
body pillow.
becoming one of Chris's most watched videos outside of YouTube with over 3 million views. To cover up the leak and the fact that Julie wasn't real, Blue Spike made another character, an abusive brother to Julie called Max, who was supposedly the person who intercepted the video and uploaded it. This
I'm
then
still on the
devolved.
side right now.
Just wait. This then devolved into a fabricated story where Max kidnapped Julie and took her to the headquarters of the Miscreants, the group of trolls that Blue Spike and Clyde Cash were a part of. Blue Spike convinced Chris to make a 7-hour drive to Cleveland, Ohio to see Julie. For an autistic man with hardly any money, this was starting to get dangerous. Nevertheless, he made the drive, but of course the address that he had been given was fake, and he instead arrived at the house of an elderly black woman who had no idea what he was talking about.
Can't imagine how bad that
Chris
interaction must have been.
then headed home to his parents, who had filed a missing persons report with the police upon discovering he had left, and were absolutely furious at him.
The trolls here are like, just like not even saying like, oh, you're a bad person for doing this or whatever. I'm saying like they're genuinely fucking losers. You can tell by like what they're saying. This is like their Dungeons and Dragons campaign that they're like trying to make into like a real thing. They're like, oh, we took her to our cool hangout. We kidnapped her and brought her to the
It's 7 hours
miscreants
away.
hangout.
Dude, how did he get
Sure, they have
out
a TeamSpeak
there?
server named Miscreants where they all like fucking shit their pants on the call all day, playing fucking.
7-hour drive from Richmond, Virginia to Cleveland, Ohio, dude.
In the
Like-
U.S., 7 hours a lot.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There's a lot more shit, right?
Yeah, but like also like, I feel like, okay, don't get me wrong. This is obviously awful, but do you think something like, okay, do you think now in the year we live in, right, 2026, that something like this, like, do you think it could ever happen again? Like fucking, like, oh,
I don't-
you gotta come all the way over here. She's kidnapped. You gotta come right now. Do you think that could happen maybe with like AI or whatever? Like, oh my god.
Yeah, so I think it's both a lot easier and a lot harder for it to happen. Like, it's way harder to pull off, but if you pull it off, it's way more convincing, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, because I mean, you could fucking at this point in time, you could feed message like if this kid was living nowadays, he could feed these messages to an AI, like to ChatGPT, and be like, hey, do you think this is real?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you have no ability to like measure that kind of part of reality, if like you're really neurodivergent, you can just give it to an AI system and they can like just give you probabilities at the very least. Like,
I guess so. Yeah.
like back then it would have been really easy to figure out whether or not this is real. Nowadays, like,
But
I always tell my parents,
yeah,
this is
go
the
ahead.
thing I think everyone who's listening should actually think about this. Like, if you get a call from an unknown number and no one says anything, don't say anything but hello.
Yeah.
Because there's
Yeah,
a really
yeah,
good
yeah,
chance
yeah, I've been
that people
saying
are
that.
calling you now to train voice models off of you speaking into a phone when you pick up. And then they're going to try to use that and then call your parents and be like, hey, I'm hurt. I need help. I need money. Send it to this address. Or
Well,
something
my
like that
thing-
with an AI version.
my
of your
thing
voice.
is, my mom and I have a safe word. So
Yeah, I do too. I have a safe word
yeah.
with my family as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
And it has to, like, think of something stupid and fucking random.
Yeah, so if
remember
it's-
that thing.
Yeah.
Then tell your parents.
yeah, it's exactly like what it's not like, I don't know. Hey mom, how you doing? What's a safe word? It's not like that, but it's just like let's just say something were to happen. I'm like, I need help. My mom will be like, okay, what's the what's our
You know what
safe word?
you know what my safe word is? I don't know if you've done this, but
Don't say it out loud.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm saying
okay,
like when
okay.
I was a kid, I was like, if I ever met like a clone of myself that was like trying to convince me that he was like me from the future, and I had to figure out whether it was like a fake clone or like actually me from the future, I would
Yeah.
be like, okay, what's the word in my head? As a kid, I thought of this, and I remembered this. I remembered the same word since I was like
Mm-hmm.
7. So that's my safe word with my family as well.
Some like random shit.
It's
Just
literally the most like
random.
it's completely unrelated to anything. Like no one would ever guess it.
But also against your thing where it was like run it through AI or whatever, right? There actually was a case recently where a man was talking to, I think it was ChatGPT 4.0 or something, 5.0, one of the most
5 was pretty new.
recent ones. And he was convinced, and the robot, I guess, whatever, right? I guess was like, your mom is a Chinese spy.
Yeah, that's just retarded, and that's not related.
Well, it's kind of related, but then he
No, I'm
shot
saying
her.
if you're
He killed her. He killed her because he believed the AI because the AI was like, oh, she turned off your printer. The printer could be a transmitter of the whatever thing. You're completely right and whatever. And then he shot her and then he killed himself.
he guided that voice.
Dude,
He 100%
you know-
guided the AI to say that. to
You
a certain
know,
extent.
I think he was a CEO of a company, like a big company. I have to find this because this is
I guarantee what it is this guy was just super like conspiracy theorist minded and always worried that the Chinese are spying on him. And then he ingrained that into his AI because AIs are just what you train them to do pretty much, right? And then the AI started looking for shit and like responding that like it's kind of a feedback loop, right? Like a positive feedback loop. I'm saying like if you get a random text conversation with a girl and you've never seen her, or there's like kind of shitty images, you don't really know if they're AI or not. If you just take the messages, like if Chris Chan just took these messages and put them to an AI and said, how realistic would it be that a girl would be messaging me like this is like who I am, and then I would be get like that. This would be the conversation. I'm guaranteed to be like this. No one would fucking message you like this.
I can't get into any of these sites because they all require you to pay money.
Yeah, they all do. It's dumb, dude.
But anyway, like it was like literally like he's like, I forget the exact model, but it was the model that was just like the like when it's like you're completely right. That's a brilliant
4.0.
idea.
4.0 was like the.
I hated that
model.
one. It was the worst model.
Dude,
ever.
people were sad when it got taken away because they were all like in no life.
I know.
And it was like their only friend.
They're like,
because all it did was like affirm their like ideas.
Dude, it's actually like the worst one. It's like I want to
When
make
you actually
this and that. It's like,
when
that's
you're
a brilliant
working-
idea.
No, when you're working on something, it fucking sucks because anything you say just agrees with you. Like if I'm wrong, I want it to be like you're fucking wrong, you're an idiot. This is what you're supposed to do. Like the amount of times I'll be like, "Are you sure you don't do it like this?" And it's like you're actually completely right.
You're actually
I was wrong
right
in my first
Yeah.
answer.
It's like just
and then I look
tell
back at their
me.
first answer like later on. I'm like, no, their first answer was right, and they just like. So what I do now is I just get a panel of like 4 AIs, and I send each one the same question. If they diverge on their answer, I like send each person's answer to the other and have them all like cross reference, and then when they all start agreeing on like a logical kind of thing, like because each one on its own is like that. Yeah, like you can. There's too much user input into like what it says.
It's so like you are the best person ever.
Yeah, it's like being Jane Smith and having like your chauffeur, like from that one Key and Peele skit. Like you're always right. It's like,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, sir. I'll take care of that exactly right now. I'm sorry.
you are always correct, sir. Let me continue. I think I'm right here. By early March, the Julie saga culminated in him getting into a call with Max, Julie, Clyde, and some other trolls. Blue Spike had gotten access to Chris's PSN account, email, and his Sonichu and Rosechu website. Initially posing as Max in the call, Blue Spike began to make a list of demands to Chris, or else he would sell his accounts on eBay and send Julie away to Europe.
Dude,
The demands.
how did he get access to everything? What is? How does
I
he
don't
have access
know.
to
They probably
every
use the same
single one of
password, like
Chris's-
fucking
PSN, email,
Sonichu.
both his websites.
both. Dude, probably use the same password for everything, like I love Sonichu or I love Julie or something like that. Like
Maybe,
the same things, dude. Or he literally could have been like,
Maybe he asked for it. Yeah, yeah.
I'm Julie.
probably.
What's your login? Oh, here it is. Give it to him. You know what I mean?
And send Julie away to Europe.
Europe.
It's
Yeah,
such
I
a
don't know.
so stupid.
The demands started as simple enough trolling, but quickly became heinous and unsettling, with him demanding that Chris destroy his prized Sonichu medallion and put the pieces into his ass with photo proof, and that he burn his house down. Other trolls in the call quickly started to speak up, saying, Blue Spike, stop, and that he was taking things too far. Eventually, Blue Spike took on the role of Julie and finally breaks the news to Chris that Julie was never real and that he had been having phone sex with a 13-year-old boy this whole time and taunting him that he was a pedophile and going to be arrested.
Dude,
The audio-
this is still just like ragging on like a disabled
Yeah,
guy. Like
yeah.
I'm still on 100% on Chris's side
Yeah.
for this.
The audio of this whole call is uncomfortable to listen to, with Blue Spike showing zero remorse or shame for having phone sex nightly with him, or for his outrageous demands to Chris. Clyde finally cuts in and tries to talk some sense into Chris, essentially telling him that no one cares about Sonichu and to get out of the house and have more of a life. Blue Spike eventually got removed or kicked out of the Miscreants. That's a cool ass name, isn't it? The Miscreants.
No.
For these actions, but it was clearly one of the darkest moments in Christory. Get it?
This what I'm saying, like this is like I feel like if anyone there's always these shows where they're like the villain is like you cut back and he's like the most tragic backstory ever and it's like really sad.
Yeah.
It's like the worst it's like the worst villain you've ever seen. He's like no heart. He just kills like babies.
You said
And
this
then
in
it comes back,
the, in the first episode.
I did. Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
It's
like,
it
this is
seems
just
like
you're like, this is exactly like how a villain would be. Like it's so insane the levels that he got bullied, where it's
Yeah.
like it doesn't even make sense.
It's like, dude, it's like fucking like in Demon Slayer, like it's like it's super like what's it called, on the nose, like it's really like when you expect the show to do something and then they do it kind of thing. I forget what the word for that is. Like it's really predictable. Like all the enemies, every enemy he fights, when he beats them, he like listens to their backstory. And it's like the most tragic thing ever. Like they got like abused their whole life, and then like their dad got like murdered in front of them.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then I became a demon.
Then I killed everybody.
Yeah, literally. That's literally what this backstory is. It's crazy.
Do you want me to continue or do you want to go?
Yeah, I can continue. Where is it?
The last paragraph. Chris, seemingly undeterred by the ordeal.
Chris, seemingly undeterred by the ordeal with Blue Spike, continued to pursue women online, who were, of course, more trolls posing as potential love interests. Next up was Emily, supposedly the head of the Sonichu Girls chapter at West Virginia University, who agreed Chris's offer to be taken out on a date. Chris actually stood her up the first time they planned a date together after he became stressed out by the bickering between his parents over whether or not she was real. Chris then arranged a second date at Charlottesville Fashion Square and was accompanied by his now 81-year-old father.
Wow.
Wait. What? Is that math? So he's 30. How old was his dad? Had him when he was 55?
His dad had him when he was 55. The mom was 43 or something.
Shit. Okay. So his dad was old. Okay.
Yeah. I remember the last episode, you're like, his dad was 45. He retired at like 45 or something. And I was like, I think it was like 55 at 59, something like that.
Regardless, that's still, I mean, that's average retirement age, actually. The date was awkward, as you can imagine, with mainly Emily and Bob conversing about his health problems and retirement. Wait, so Emily was real?
Yep.
And Chris interrupting here and there. Throughout the date, Emily was wearing a microphone recording the date to be uploaded to the internet.
Yeah, let's listen to that.
Eventually, a troll who was coordinating the date and dressed in a pickle suit stole Emily from Chris, and they all went their separate ways.
Here is...
That doesn't even make sense. To top things off, once the defeated Chris returned home from the failed date, he was greeted by a group of escorts who were sent as a prank. Dude, this is by Clyde Clash. This is fucking horrible, dude. This guy is just like, hey, he doesn't quit.
He does not quit, dude.
Dude, he's living long enough to see himself become the villain. Like literally the definition.
Here is it. Yeah. So that's the girl. That is Chris Chan, and that's his 81-year-old dad. I don't think you can hear the audio in this thing.
Get this pickle. Like a fucking like kidnapper or some shit.
That's fucking awesome.
Like, what the dude? How do you even find this lore? Okay, that is the craziest fucking picture I've ever seen.
Here we go. Let's go back. Do you want to continue reading?
Yeah, I'll keep going. Immediately during and after Chris's failed attempt with Emily, Chris had been managing another online relationship with a girl by the name of Ivy.
A lot of girls, man. This is
so he was double dating. Dude, she would retrospectively be known as Chris's most serious sweetheart, becoming a muse for his creativity over the span of several months. What are you saying?
I was saying this is a lot of girls, man.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, most people don't get this much action. I feel like most dudes. Like, I think Chris Chan is like.
Speak for yourself, dude. I don't know what to say.
You're literally engaged.
Speak for yourself, dude. I get all the action in the world, man.
from your fucking spouse, I'm sure.
For my anime blow up doll. That I dry hump and I record every night.
My fiance just like shoves me to the closet with a fucking pocket pussy and then locks the door. And it's like, all right. Originally, after a video shout out, Ivy reached out to Chris in March of 2009, claiming to be a fan. How is this all happening in 2009? This is like the craziest year ever.
Dude,
this like
each year of this guy's fucking life is just insane.
Yeah. Like, I don't think like I can maybe point to two notable events that happened in the last year for me. Right? Like,
Sure. Yeah.
each of these things is like something you like where you remember. It's like a huge thing that happened.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, that was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I have like 4 maybe for the past year. 2 that were like as big as this or bigger, like in your brain. Probably none that are this big in like terms of like what happened, but like in terms of importance to your life and like how impactful that would be. Like this guy's just fucking bang, 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 bang,
Yeah.
bang,
Pickle
bang,
man. I got fucked
Yeah.
up. I was talking to a 13-year-old boy.
I drove 28 hours both ways to the
Yeah.
middle of nowhere and got
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude.
Following the hooker incident, Chris called Ivy and they discussed things like art and video games, and Ivy shared her own Sonichu characters with Chris, who revealed his sexual fantasies at the animations. Chris's pseudo-relationship with Ivy resulted in 3 brand new Sonichu specials, 4 music videos, and a new album from Chris and the Hedgehog Boys, and a grand tour of his house, much to his parents' distress. Ivy sparked a new sense of confidence in Chris, which hadn't been seen to date. Okay, so far it's not bad. Around the same time, childhood friend and longtime troll Josh
Do you
Martinez.
remember this guy from episode
one?
the guy
Was
that
he like he was. I thought he was also mentally challenged.
No, so this is the guy where he's like, I haven't spoken for 6 years, and I met this guy, and then he was like, he's my best friend or whatever.
He met the guy at like the mentally challenged facility for kids or something.
But
So
then
they were both like together in that.
in the last episode, or whatever, like they were friends, and then he stopped being friends, and then this guy became a troll to him, and he was like, I'm a girl, and he just like fucked with him too. So this is like a deep thing. This is like if fucking randomly you just like, I'm not talking to you anymore, you disappear, and you become like one of my biggest haters in the world, like forever. Like that'd be crazy.
Yeah, it'd be so
It'd
crazy.
be so crazy. See,
Jesus. Okay. Posing as the actress Vanessa Hudgens contacted Chris. Chris was now spinning plates, managing the romantic and sexual pursuits of 2 women, Ivy and Vanessa Hudgens.
You like that?
She's gonna go from dating Zac Efron to you, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, you can go. Fuck.
Ivy and
This is so
Chris
stupid.
began to share dreams. Unplugged my router there. Began to share dreams of their future together, with Chris even noting that he stored and recycled his semen to protect his fertility, and that his semen and that his
How do you
semen
recycle?
would taste like anything he had just eaten. Have you ever tasted your own semen? Be honest. You don't have to lie here. It's an open show.
I don't think so.
I've never tasted my own semen. I do know 2 people that have.
I would say like secondary, probably. But like, not
Okay,
enough to taste
okay,
it.
yeah. Okay, so you don't lay in bed and you don't have a fucking spoon next to you or like a fucking ladle or whatever.
No. You can't really taste it because I blend it into my protein smoothie for the next morning.
Yeah, it tastes like everything I've ever eaten.
And then it tastes like everything I've ever eaten. Yeah. Okay. Keep going.
Of course, Ivy asked for demonstration, to which Chris responded with the infamous Fanta video. We have to watch this. This is like a
Not watching this.
no. It's literally the most infamous video he's ever known for, in which he films himself drinking his own semen washed around in a cup of Fanta. We have to watch this, dude. I'm literally gonna play this right now. You can't see anything happening.
I'd rather watch cock and ball torture. But
No, this isn't that bad. Wait, here we go. Let me know if this is coming through.
This is for my sweetest Ivy's eyes only. Here's some of my cum I just managed to pour out.
Managed to pour out.
you're gonna have to blur this, dude.
Yeah, you
can
can.
not play this.
It's
on
so
YouTube.
pixelated. I'm gonna blur it anyway. But yeah,
Not to that much. That's usually a lot.
this is just milk. By the way, this is obviously a joke. This is obviously just milk.
Couldn't find any chocolate syrup. I have some orange soda.
It's just milk. A little shot of that. I have to let the viewers watch this.
Thumbs up.
Bottoms up.
Not vomiting.
Oh. There you go, Ivy. Orange flavored cum. Hope you enjoyed that.
That's so good. Orange. Here you go. Here you go, Blaine. Orange flavored poop. That's good. Okay. Orange flavored poop.
I actually feel like sick.
What? Okay. It's disgusting watching him drink his own shit, but like men have tasted their own semen, not like scooping in their hands
You're
and
not
drinking it.
giving yourself any props here with this explanation.
If you finish into a girl's mouth,
Dude,
and
it's
she wants to
totally
kiss
fucking
you
normal
after,
to shit in a fucking plate and put it in the fridge.
it is normal to shit in a fucking balloon, put it in the fucking freezer, and pop it in your mouth.
Dude, I would have rather watched a guy do
popping
fucking
candy.
Jankum than that shit.
In addition to the Fanta video, Chris also filmed other videos
gross, bro,
and took pictures for Ivy, which were also leaked online. These were a video of Chris spanking himself on his bed. That's not that bad. A video of him dancing in the shower with an imaginary Ivy, both of which he was naked in. These videos,
Dude, this is still just an autistic guy getting fucking brutalized so far.
we are only on page 5, or
Yeah, we need to speed up. Holy shit.
no, it's okay.
What, it's been an hour? It's been over an hour already.
Dude, this one's gonna be a longer one though.
Okay.
These videos also showcase the poor condition that his living areas were in, with his bed and shower both being very unclean states. Oddly, he didn't seem too bothered by these leaks, and yet again remained oblivious to the fact that Ivy was a troll. His relationship with Ivy continued on, with him even uploading a marriage proposal to Ivy at the end of April.
Dude, it's been like 3 months. How many fucking months? This is all in 2009. This is the 4th girl he's dated in 2009, and he's already proposing to her.
Here is a proposal video. Here we go.
My sweetest Ivy, you mean the whole world to me. You have changed me and formed me into such a more sociable, much better, more humble human being. I will never forget that, and I owe you so much. Even throughout the whole mistakes I have made, and to the bumps.
Is there like one of those talking earpieces in his left ear, or
Yeah.
is his hair just completely off? Okay, I thought his hairline was just like one was like cut up here, and the other was like all the way down.
No, I think he has like a. I think he has a.
I think yeah. Okay, that makes
headphone
sense.
in or something. Yeah.
Of our relationship, we still managed to wallow through them very well and continue on a great note. So Ivy, I stand here today just one simple question.
If you notice, the music is him singing over top of the actual song.
I have a question though. Why does he have 2 chairs in this room? That chair's on wheels, right? He could move it into that position in like literally 2 seconds.
This is your
Why does he have to
OCD
have a chair
talking.
right there?
This is your
There's
OCD
no
talking.
reason for there to be a second chair in this room. It's just space being taken
Dude,
up.
you can just look at they're hoarders. They are literally hoarders.
No, but like, what's the point of the chair? You're not hoarding a chair. It's a fucking chair.
Yeah, but they don't care. If you don't care about random shit in the background, you don't fucking give a shit about one extra chair just like hanging out in the middle of nowhere.
But like, he literally can't walk. Like, okay.
Will you do me the honor
Just piss
of
me
being
off.
my wife, my sweetest Ivy?
Wait.
It's not. Yeah, he didn't have a ring, so he drew it.
Today, just one simple question. Will you do me the honor of
Oh, that's his palm. Okay, it's just shitty drawing. I thought he had 6 fingers on each
being
hand.
my wife? My
I also
sweetest Ivy.
go back. Why is his pink? Why does he have 2 pinkies on this hand, and his fingers get bigger towards the outside? Like his thumb is the smallest finger.
Maybe he's
on his
holding it
left
like-
hand.
Like
No, dude, his
weirdly.
index and thumb are the smallest fingers, and his pinky is fucking huge.
you're looking too far into Sonichu lore, man. Who fucking knows?
Ivy.
I bet that's actually drawn pretty well. I thought you were saying no. I thought you were like no.
Cruel. That tears turned to dust, and I just knew my eyes were drying up forever.
He's gotten better at drawing.
The thing is,
that's a
he
decent drawing.
doesn't. He still is oblivious to the fact that Ivy is not a
That's
real
pretty good
girl.
drawing. Okay, like regardless,
The drawing is good. You like this drawing?
Compared
Okay,
to dude,
here. What about this next
he
one?
drew Sonichu. He drew Sonichu when he was like 23.
What about this next one?
That you left.
That is still way more technically impressive than Sonichu.
I just have to.
Dude, that looks better than his first one. That looks like a Sonic character now, at least. Okay, that okay, never mind.
Believe, but it's
That's
all coming back to me. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. Oh, it's so
Pretty good.
I don't think he's just autistic. Like I think he's like actually like there's something wrong with him.
All that.
He's like he's like
What the fuck does that? I don't
He
think
has,
he's
like,
actually just
delusions.
autistic. I think he's just something's wrong in his brain.
no like he's
There's
literally
something
having
chemically
delusions.
wrong
He's like oh I'm gonna have my wedding and then all my favorite Sonic characters are gonna be at my wedding. Like
Wait.
it's kind of like like it sounds like the way a Down syndrome person kind of thinks.
Dude.
You know, like where they're like mentally like a kid.
Yeah, but the
You know?
family is like also. Sorry, I just love this word. I think they're all retarded because eventually it all became so believable that the Chandler family began planning a trip to Washington to visit Ivy. Like they were even like, "Oh my god, yeah, this is real." Like
I don't know because
like they just
okay, well,
go with it.
okay.
You know what I
The
mean?
dad was fucking 83, right? He's
Sure.
and he had health complications at like 50 and had to retire. So he's obviously like he's pretty far gone in some aspects. I don't think they are because like the dad just seems like he might have been mildly autistic, but he was like an engineer, so he was functioning enough to be an engineer, which is like you're not that disabled.
I guess so, but it could be like mild.
Like a real engineer, not like a computer or software engineer.
Yeah.
Like you could be pretty far gone nowadays and be a software engineer because you're just like sitting alone coding. Like back then it was like you're drawing blueprints by hand and like doing math. Yeah, that's why I'm in comp sci. But like you have to be pretty locked in, I feel like. So I don't think they were that out of it. Like this guy, like he's just it's like it just is something like a kid would say. Oh, I want to have we're gonna get like when you're on the playground. Oh, we're gonna get married and like all the favorite Sonic characters are gonna be there. And I'm like 5 years old.
Dude, like even then, I'm like, when I was probably like 5 or something. Okay, dude, I loved Dora. I loved Boots. I loved fucking.
Of course you did. You
Diego.
fucking little fairy.
But I was never like
No, I'm
Dora
joking.
is real. Diego
I like
is real.
Dora too.
Boots is real. I was never like that. I was never like they're gonna be my friend. Like it was very obvious that Spider-Man is not real. I understand. Like I
understood that. Certain things would like the line would get blurry because you know how there's some movies that are like real or like based on real events.
Name me one example. One example that is in your life, I guess. You know,
Hacksaw Ridge is a movie that's based on real
I've
events.
actually,
Not one I
I've
watched
actually,
when I
I've
was a
actually
kid.
never seen that, so I don't
You haven't
know.
seen Hacks? Dude, it's such a good movie. Okay.
I've also never seen.
There's movies like that, right? Or there's like documentaries you'd watch in school that are like real
Shawshank
footage,
Redemption.
like birds.
I've also never seen that too.
I think I skipped through it and it wasn't that good.
We're gonna get flayed.
I know. I'm joking. I haven't seen it.
White House Down.
Yeah, like
That's based on
Dude.
real events, isn't it?
it's a terrible. Like technically, that's a terrible movie, but it is such a good place in my heart.
It's so good.
I love the movie, but no, like fuck, what were we even talking about? You said White House Down, my brain short circuit.
Just like being like, I know Spider-Man is not real.
no.
I know
As
Dora's
a
not real.
kid, I was like I would get confused if movies were realistic. Like Spider-Man is too insane to
I
like make
see.
sense.
Yeah,
but like if there was like a fictional movie that was like a little bit realistic, I'd be like, is this like a documentary or is this like I always have to ask and clarify. But like yeah, like I never thought that. I mean, I don't think he doesn't think Sonichu was real.
Oh,
He just like always thinks about Sonichu. So it's
Yeah.
like oh
he's
in
he's
my
gonna
dream
be in my
he'd be at my
dream.
wedding.
Yeah, in my wedding, and yeah, I know what you mean. Here,
Like
let
from
me.
a purely technical point of view, you say, okay, this guy makes his own characters in his head and then daydreams about them so much that he wants to invite them to his wedding and he's 27. You think, oh, this guy belongs in an asylum. Like,
Oh
just-
yeah, for sure. You'd be
Or like
like,
getting help, right? Like,
Yeah.
because he's clearly not all there
yeah,
outside of just being autistic. Like, autistic people aren't just like that.
autistic.
It just means they hyper focus on certain things, you know, and can't speak to other people very well a lot of the
Yeah.
time.
Oh, there I was. A local pastoral counsel, Jesus Christ, who had helped the family with Chris's special needs, Rocky Shoemaker, became aware of the plans and urged the family to contact the police regarding the trolls, including Ivy, and abandon the trip entirely. Hearing the news that a background check was underway, Ivy broke ties with Chris. He soon found that no public records existed of Ivy. In his words, I have learned that there was a connection between her and a state in Washington where some of you have been lurking, and that she was not found in any public records. It took me a week to recover from the crestfallen emotions, but I am moving on with my life. Do you want to read the next part? Or do you want me to do it?
I got you, yeah. Following the saga with Ivy, Chris kept a relatively low profile on the internet for a short time. However, in mid-2009, he was seen making public appearances, even going out to bars and drinking with trolls pretending to be their friend. Enter Liquid Chris, real name Christopher Duckworth. In June 2009, Liquid Chris plotted the most elaborate trolling scheme against Chris to date. Liquid Chris claimed to be the real Christian Weston Chandler, positioning our familiar Chris as merely Solid Chris, an imposter. Dude, this is like the stupidest. This is like a children's enemy. Like, this is like the bad guy in a children's show. No, you're Solid Chris. I'm
Liquid Chris.
I'm the next version. You ain't even ready. It began when Liquid Chris began uploading his videos to his channel C-Chan Sonichu CWC, impersonating Chris's speech and mannerisms with surprising accuracy, and speaking about selling Sonichu merchandise at a local gaming convention and uploading parody videos of Solid Chris's original content. Why is the font size change here? Solid Chris only became aware of this impersonator a month later in July. What?
What do you mean? It's the same.
It gets bigger.
Font.
No. Between content
you're right.
and Solid.
You're right. You're right. It does.
Solid Chris only became aware of this impersonator a month later in July, much to his fury. Dude, this has all happened in 2009.
Yeah. Middle of
An
2009.
online war broke out between the pair, with Solid Chris uploading original feats such as playing More Than a Feeling on Guitar Hero and speaking Spanish, only to have Liquid Chris one-up him each time in return videos. This is like a kid's TV show. This is like a fucking Family Channel show. Performing better than Solid Chris in every challenge, even playing More Than a Feeling on acoustic guitar. Oh, okay. The saga escalated into a public competition to determine authenticity, culminating in the infamous SingStar Challenge, where judges voted 2-4 in favor of Liquid Chris.
That's funny.
This online jousting continued for months, leaving Solid Chris deeply distressed and livid that even his fan community acknowledged Liquid Chris as better than him in every single way.
That's so good, dude.
During the SingStar challenges, Liquid Chris uploaded a bonus video in which he claimed to have discovered that Solid Chris's real name was Ian Brandon Anderson, based off the initials in his username at the time.
We have to watch this video.
This was something that Chris got irrationally angry about each time Liquid Chris called him Ian, and prompted him to upload one of his most infamous videos screaming that his name was Christian Weston Chandler. Okay.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
That's the last one. I was like, Christian Weston Chandler. Here is the video of Liquid Chris, the bonus video.
Captain's log, stardate, Monday, August 3rd, 2009.
His voice sounds just like fucking Christian Weston Chandler.
My mother is Barbara Ann Chandler, born on October 1st, 1941. She was a secretary for a good many years and retired in 1998. And my father said that she looked just like Liz Taylor when she was young. I want to say that, my father is Robert Franklin Chandler Jr., born on the 4th of September 1928. He worked at General Electric and has
it's pretty good, man. The impressions.
His mic quality's too good. Okay, now where's the video where he like gets angry at this?
Oh yeah. Here.
So I think that one's pretty self-explanatory.
There you go.
He just says, "I'm Chris."
Here is the video. We're gonna watch this one in the entirety because this video is so good.
Okay.
Chris Chandler! Firstly, your video is only half the length of that track. The full length of that track is almost 10 minutes. Redo the video for the full 9 minutes something length. And commentary, you can put them in a separate video. Separate. So sing the whole 9-minute something song. And another thing, Chris, your real name, as I have been told by Casey, is only Chris Chandler. No chin, no defer, just Chris. So admit that. And another thing, my name is not Ian Brandon something. I am Christian Weston Chandler. So get it through your damn fucking skull and call me the real name that God has been given to me. And the bear at Regency Square
Let's fucking
Shopping
go, dude.
Center.
That's hard, bro. I'm on Chris's side. Holy shit.
1989.
That was dope.
You damn
Get it through your thick fucking
bastard.
skull. It's my God-given name.
Get it right. I'm Christian Weston Chandler. You
This is like his, like,
only
Muhammad Ali
Chris Chandler. Your
That's my
medal
name.
is made out of paper. The whole length of time, the real medal has been made out of Crayola fucking model magic and acrylic paint.
I love the way he goes off, dude. Fucking this and fucking that.
This is the most fluid and articulate I've ever heard him be. So
And maybe he
far.
just needs to be mad all the time.
Dude,
or
when-
something.
he locked in, dude.
Yeah, he's been fucking locked in right now.
I wanted paper. I would go to Walmart and pay $5 for 500 sheets. Redo the 10-minute song and save the commentaries for a separate video. And everybody on the internet knows that I am the real deal. You are the imposter. So give up the damn game already before I really call the police. Before I tell the police all the information I have gotten since I finally got them involved, and then send them on your case, put you in jail, even though I would prefer not to see you in jail because Casey respects you so much, man. She cares about you so much. She has told me so herself over the telephone. If I did not have that beforehand, I would have just been gladly prepared, gladly, and only gladly, before I talked to her, gladly, to see your ass behind bars. But after
Gladly.
talking to Casey and hearing her honest
Chris, man.
respect,
This is his
I
swan
would
song,
hate
man.
to
This
see
is like his peak before the fall into
respect.
villainy, I'm guessing.
and the care, because she would be heartbroken. You are a lucky son of a gun, Chris Chandler. So quit this stupid impersonation game. Call me by the real name that God and the bear has given me
The
throughout my
bear.
whole
You
life.
remember that? Yeah, I remember
The
because like
current full name.
you remember the bear thing? Where he
It
was
was like some nickname.
Yeah, where he's like-
something for saying bear.
Yeah.
Is he bear.
No. So he was walking in the mall, right? And he's like, and it was like a puppet or whatever. And he's like, "What's your name?" He's like,
Oh, he changed his name.
Yeah,
I forgot
he's
about
like-
that. What
he's
was his
like-
original name?
Christopher.
Oh, he made it Christian. Okay, that's like okay. He did not fucking nothing.
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
then the puppet was like, Christian. He's like, "Oh my god, I gotta change my name."
Okay.
I'm a
yeah,
Christian
okay.
Weston
I think we're
Chandler,
done with this video?
my birth name being Christopher, and my Spanish nickname being Ricardo.
Screaming the same
But
shit.
in the end, just call me the full name, Christian Weston Chandler. This
I
game
don't think he's
is
actually
not
out of breath.
fun.
No, I think he's just like I don't know. I think he's just like pretend.
Emoting. Tired.
Maybe he's just. Oh shit!
Performatively tired.
Open up Wikipedia somehow. Okay, what the hell? Okay, what the freaking heck?
What the heck and heck?
Where was I? Oh, do you want to keep reading or do you want me to
I can
take
go.
over?
The psychological warfare deepened. Sorry, there we go. The psychological warfare deepened when Liquid introduced his girlfriend Casey into the narrative. Solid Chris became obsessed with winning her affection, leading to increasingly desperate phone calls that were recorded and later leaked. These conversations revealed Chris as most vulnerable, pleading, raging, and ultimately humiliated when Casey repeatedly chose Liquid over him. The Liquid Chris saga reached a devastating climax on November 11th, 2009. How is it still 2009?
Yeah.
With a series of recorded phone calls that would become legendary in the internet lore. Casey, Liquid's real-life girlfriend who had been reluctantly pulled into his elaborate ruse, delivered what could only be described as psychological carpet bombing of Chris's ego. The 40-minute call escalated into chaos when Liquid joined, and Chris completely lost control, particularly when Liquid claimed they'd made passionate love at Solid's house. In a moment of pure desperation, Chris actually woke up his elderly parents in the middle of the night, demanding they help him fight an internet troll over the phone. Casey's final devastating blow when she declared her intention to marry Liquid. Just like every other sweetheart Chris had had before her, though, he soon forgot about her and returned to his usual routine of video games and Arrested Development.
40-minute call.
This is awful, dude. This is so awful.
Do
We're
you
not
want me to
watching
go?
that, are we?
No. Do you?
Okay.
We can watch a little bit of it if you want. We can like skim.
I don't.
skim through it. Later
in November,
oh, yeah.
I want to get to the point where Chris becomes a bad guy, so I can
okay.
like actually
Okay.
be allowed to laugh at him. Later in November, Cogs Dev, a Christorian responsible for the development of his CWCKI wiki page, created a mailbag system which allowed Chris to publicly respond to fan mail.
Nice.
It was designed to provide fans a direct address to Chris's house through Chris's thoughts through Q&A videos. Initially with fucking Jesus Christ, I'm like having an aneurysm.
You're reading too
Initially
fast.
successful with severely surprising positive interactions, the system became weaponized when trolls purchased advertising space on CW's Wikipedia and displayed gay-themed advertisements specifically designed to upset Chris.
That's so good though. It's like buying ad
His
space on
public
your website to
complaints
shit over you.
about these ads only made the situation worse, prompting even more provocative content, including pickle imagery. The escalating controversy ultimately led to Chris writing a letter to President Obama about the harassment.
President Obama, save me.
There you go. You have to go for a minute. I just need a break.
Okay. To top off the most eventful year of Chris's life to date, Sonichu issue 9 was eventually completed at the end of the year. Entering into the 2010s, Chris's first year was ripe with overconfidence following a surge of online followers and frequent fan mail. His trials and tribulations with online trolls were yet to cease. However, with the new arch nemesis rearing its head, Asperchew, a comic strip written by troll Alec Benson Leary, was gaining popularity among Chris's followers. The comic itself was a parody of Chris's Sonichu stories, with the plot involving a man with Asperger's syndrome trying to complete his love quest. Chris had openly displayed hatred online towards Asperger's syndrome, for some reason thinking it was detracting from autism, hence it being Alec's focus for this comic. And terrified that his fans would start to migrate to his new comic strip, he spent countless hours making videos expressing his anger and belittling fans who preferred the Asperchew comics. Chris's own Sonichu comic strip outputs were also increasing in narrative drama, with Sonichu issue 10 involving him and the Hedgehog Boys carrying out a terrorist attack, killing 100 people and injuring 150 people. Okay, wait. Hold on. Hold the fucking on, dude. Hold on.
Or get like hurting his trolls, but a fucking terrorist attack.
Terrorist attack.
Sonichu. Sonichu bin Laden. Osama bin Laden. Fucking.
Where was? Oh, there. Uploading more videos of hatred directed to Asperchew's creator Alec, with plenty of curse ya my eyes followed by apologies. Chris eventually succumbed to the stress of the competition and engaged in several heated phone calls with Alec, even pretending to be his own mother at one point to evade the distressing nature of the call. Most of the tensions brought forward by Chris during this period of beef was mainly due to Asperchew's ads being placed on Chris's page. In March of 2010, Chris managed to accidentally release the identity of the Wallflower, one of his longtime gal pals he was still in contact with from high school, in the middle of a Little Big Planet gameplay video. The reveal allowed trolls to eventually dox her and leak personal information, which placed a significant strain on the friendship.
This is so fucked up.
he dealt.
This is like a girl who like took this guy on, like trying to be friends with him.
Yeah.
She's like in a bad situation, and then she gets doxxed and like everything ruined.
Where was I? Chris dealt with this how he would typically deal with online trolls, and released several rage-filled videos while also attacking everyone online for making so much drama and demanding more Sonichu comics. He announced he was leaving the internet for good, only to return 36 hours later with a video complaining about the Cleveland show.
Valid, dude. I'm still on Chris's side, bro.
Dude, we have to watch this.
That's so hard. You leave her. I'm leaving the internet. Yo, this show fucking sucks, actually.
This video is a minute long.
Okay, it is just a vlog
They're
video
doing for
with
the
a
other
few
videos, yeah.
thoughts of the day.
Which was
It's
this
the,
one?
what is it? 22nd day of March. Anyway, it's just been a bad day for me. You know, still suffering with lingering heartaches from what happened recently.
Lane, you ever suffer from lingering
And
heartaches?
also, you know, another thought. You know, I just feel like sharing. Yeah, on the Cleveland show, you know, I liked Nia Long a lot better as the voice of Roberta Tubbs. I don't give a damn about this Reagan Gomez, what's her name? Her voice is just too high pitched and just does not fit the character as best as Nia Long did. Seth and Mike Henry would Seth MacFarlane and Mike Henry would do themselves a big favor by putting Nia Long back as the voice of Roberta.
Who's Roberta?
I think, yeah, his
Anyway,
wife.
it's just food for thought for today. So.
Just food for thought for today. Thanks for the food for thought. In the following months, he ebbed and flowed between his online vlogging, where he complained about his circumstances, often threatening to leave the internet for good while also continuing his love quest. In June, he tried to re-enter the game place to take photos of employee and nemesis Michael Snyder and print out his portrait in order to turn it into a dashboard. In the process, dartboard. In the process, he drove under the influence to the shop and attempted to run him over with his car, and was confronted by the police, who let him go uncharged.
I'm still on Chris's side. He's got to do some shit that's crazier than that.
After numerous PSN account hacks from several trolls and a maxed out credit card, the former resulting in an 8-minute video of Chris humping his PlayStation in order to get his account back. His final situation had reached a critical point. His desperation for quick cash put him in the position to be trolled even further. Blaine, you want to read this?
Multiple trolls, including Jack Thaddeus and Surfshack Tito. Okay. Oh, Surfshack Tito had generated technical issues and errors with Chris's PS3 due to the frequent PSN hacking. Chris contacted customer support to resolve the problem, but due to a miscommunication, accidentally reformatted his Jesus Christ. His PS3, losing years of save data. This spawned a fake bounty scheme, promising Chris $9,000 to destroy his beloved PS3, a console worth several $100s that he could have legitimately sold. Initially, Chris was defiant, stating he wouldn't make such a video even for $1 billion. However, Jackie, his supposed girlfriend at the time, and yet another troll played by Alec Benson Leary, and the troll Asperchu. Oh, the guy behind Asperchu, okay. Convinced him this was his ticket out of debt. In the same email conversation, and one of his most awful illustrations, Chris shared to Jackie a drawing of a Native American orgy. What? That's out of context. The resulting destruction video of his PS3 became legendary in the community, using various tools such as scissors and a brick to destroy the console.
We have to
now
watch
without a
this
PS3 and stressed, Chris tried to arrange a meetup with the trolls at the mall to claim his cash prize. Of course, no one showed up.
Okay, we have to watch the video of him destroying his PS3. Man.
I want to look at this Native American orgy.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I don't want to show it on the...
Surprised that there's this much cultural diversity, because there's white people, it looks like Asian people and brown people in this drawing. The caption of Oonga Woonga is a bit
Yeah, that's kind of why I didn't want to
The
put it
pad.
on the screen.
But like the drawing is like this is
Saturday,
the most
August
inclusive Native America orgy drawing I've ever seen.
28th, 2010. I make this video as a tribute to what I had
Hey, circle back to the beginning of the episode where you said you'd make a tribute video or some shit.
lost, but also from which I have lost. I have lost something that was of important value, but I am able to let go. It is the spirit of myself, of which was very lonely, but now I move on to a much brighter future. And now for the feature presentation. The hard drive's still in there,
Why does that matter?
formatted as it was.
That's a weird thing to
Just
clarify.
so of my loneliness. Adieu. Upon farewell,
I don't think there's anything underneath that top part. Like I don't think he's actually damaging it right now. I think the plastic is just like deflecting all of these blows because it's fucking plastic. Okay, now we knocked the part off. Run it over?
It's too dark to
Okay,
break
right
that.
Okay, that'll actually break it. I was gonna say,
Right
even
now,
after
that
all of what he
pink
just
job.
did, it would not be broken. Okay, now it's
job.
yeah, you're running over. That makes sense.
God, man.
Dude, the things are like that would feel so good in the moment.
Oh yeah, to fucking like destroy
if I could like rewind 50 seconds, I would destroy my computer so many times.
Oh, I feel like that would just feel so good.
It would be like immediately after you'd be like, oh my god, I feel horrible. But
Yeah,
like
you'd be like,
in the
"No!"
moment, like sometimes you're just like this fucking piece of shit. Like sometimes when my computer's acting up, I just want to fucking smash my GPU against the wall. Like it would feel so
Oh,
good
dude,
in the
did you
moment to
ever-
do that.
When you were younger, did you ever do the thing where the computer just wasn't fucking working? You're like, fine, I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm gonna walk away, and then you walk away, and then it works. You're like, you piece of shit. Why the fuck are you? I used to do that so much.
I would like walk away and be like, dude, like if I don't pay attention to this, it's gonna work.
Yeah,
and then
and then it always
and then
works.
it doesn't.
Oh well,
No, that never worked for me.
Oh,
But
mine,
no,
would
it did
always,
sometimes, I
mine would
guess.
always work. I'd be like, I don't even care. I literally don't
That's how
even care.
Counter Strike works for me. I'll be in queue for a game for literally like 5 minutes and it won't pop up. It'll be like, okay, I have to take a piss. The minute I leave my room because I have wireless headphones now, I just go bing, and it like immediately starts like joining every single time. Okay,
This is you still the remainder of
Yeah.
2010.
Remainder of 2020 is littered with more insane antics, such as making cosplay costumes out of construction paper, uploading a video of himself giving birth to a baby bear, and using his man boobs as part of a breast cancer awareness campaign. Yeah, that's progressive. The end of 2010 also included a very long and scathing email from Jackie when the troll Alec finally had enough of putting up with Chris's failure to produce any works on Sonichu Comics. The New Year period of January 2011 was the mostly uneventful when lacking many videos or updates from Chris, likely due to the impact Jackie's final emails had on him. More PSN breaches revealed more questionable images of Chris cross-dressing, sparking the first instances of Chris's major identity shift that was to come. In March 2011, Chris shared with Jackie that he is a Tom girl, including photos of his new look. I'm not looking at that. Chris
I'm gonna
eventually
put
joined
it
the
on
Tomboy
screen, but
and
I'm gonna
Tom
blur
Girls
the bottom.
of Virginia forum, where he conversed with like-minded individuals, and it was also revealed that Chris has started to receive homophobic treatment within his own home, with Bob calling him a fag and Barbara saying I didn't raise a daughter, and trying to pay him to stop wearing women's panties. September also came with a rare triumph for Chris, as he managed to unmask his primary trolls at the time, Jack Thaddeus, Alec Leary, and Surf Shack Tito, forcing the latter to actually disappear from the internet altogether. Unfortunately, however, on the 6th of September, Chris's father, Bob, died of heart failure. Jesus Christ. Both Chris and his mother, Barb, were at his bedside holding his hand. Thankfully, many of the online trolls began to ease off with harassment, with many of them leaving entirely due to the depression Chris would temporarily experience following Bob's death. Bob's funeral took place on September 11th. On the 20th of October, Chris returned to the game place with his mother. Chris had been banned from the store since 2008. However, after hearing the shop was under new management, he decided to try his luck, appealing to have the ban lifted. What he didn't know was that Michael Snyder, the employee he had harassed just months earlier, was the new owner.
The guy that he tried to run over with his car.
The details of what happened in this interaction aren't fully clear. However, Chris allegedly proceeded to take photos of Michael and the store, and after he was asked to leave and escorted to the parking lot, he apparently hit Michael with his car before swapping seats with Barbara, who also hit him.
Yeah.
The pair were arrested by police, with Barb assaulting one of the officers in the process while trying to protect Chris. Both Chris and Barb were facing prison time for their felonies, and Michael filed an additional civil lawsuit against them just a few days later. Shortly after bonding from jail, Chris retaliated by uploading the photos he snapped of Michael to the CWC wiki and making fun of his obesity, claiming he molested children. Yet again, proving that Chris does not learn from his actions and mistakes. I mean, this is still just like, I'm still on Chris's side overall. This is like starting to go down the other side, but like
running someone
so
over and
far,
be like, you're a pedophile. Like, what?
That's not that crazy, dude. This guy's been tortured his whole fucking life by these people, and he hits them with a car.
I guess so, but it does take it does take two to tango. Like, you can't just be like, I've been abused, so I'm gonna run you over, take pictures of you, and tell the whole world you molest children.
No, it's not that. It's like, well, actually, I don't know if this owner is the guy who's abusing him. If the owner is one of the trolls that was fucking beating the shit out of him for like years online, I think that would be justified. But like, if it wasn't, then I don't know.
Yeah.
Soon enough, in April, Chris posted. Wait,
where?
The overwhelming family stresses and ensuing troubles with the law meant that in 2012 was a relatively silent year for Chris. Besides turning 30, the odd Facebook posts and court hearings, Chris spent most of his time terrified of going to prison and ultimately dying a virgin. Okay, to ensure this didn't happen, Chris set out to pop his own cherry before potentially being sent behind bars. Soon enough, in April, Chris posted a Facebook status that indicated he had succeeded in losing his virginity with the help of a local prostitute. In subsequent posts, Chris bragged that the prostitute told him it was the best sex she had, as well as complimenting him on his penis size.
You think that's real, dude? You think that's
She probably
fucking
did. She probably did because she felt bad for him.
Maybe.
Although the intercourse improved Chris's mood considerably, it was only temporary as Chris continued moping about not having a sweetheart in the coming months. Okay, you go.
On the 10th of July, the charges from the gameplace incident against Barb and Chris were reduced from felonies to misdemeanors, with both of them being sentenced to community service and being ordered to pay Michael's medical bills. He was also required to receive psychiatric treatment. This, combined with the lengthy court proceedings, ended up using most of Bob's inheritance. To celebrate avoiding jail time, Chris shared with his Facebook followers that he wishes Michael Snyder would die in a gunshot murder. As Christmas came around, it officially marked 1 year since a video of Chris Chan wasn't personally uploaded to the internet by himself. Chris's low profile continued through into early 2013, with only a McDonald's sighting making the rounds in January. With his probation and absence of trolls keeping him busy, he continued sharing depressing updates and brooding via Facebook posts.
This is about when we start like being conscious. Like, this is like when we were kids. Like 2013, I can remember 2013 distinctly. Like,
remind me, 2013?
Xbox One got released. We were in grade 4 or 5, I think.
2013. Last of Us came out. Grand Theft Auto 5 came out
too. Yeah, this was like
Grand Theft Auto 5 came
was
out.
like the glory days. Yeah, GTA 5 came out. This is like the start of the golden era.
Yeah. Holy shit. During this time, Chris continued to spiral in terms of his mental health and depression. He isolated himself from the world further by leaving his church and found out that his half-brother Cole had gotten married without inviting Chris or Barb. He also took an unexpected left turn by starting to make angry rants on Facebook about his old love interest Megan, after hardly mentioning her for years. In those rants, he claimed that she owed him sex for the things he had bought for her, and insanely, that she was behind all of the trolling he experienced and was somehow responsible for Bob's death.
And this is where I think he's just spiraling into insanity now. Because like, yeah.
Yeah. In October, Chris finally began to make a return to public posting, with him uploading his first video of the year. The video was him showcasing a Lego build he had made of Manchester High School, largely uneventful, but it marked his return to the internet. Ironically, just a handful of days after this video, Chris finally realized that his high school gal pals had had only been spending time with him out of pity as opposed to actual friendship. He found this out after a troll impersonated some of them and told him so, and from conversing with some of his real life gal pals. He also found out that some of them had arrangements with Bob and or the principal of Manchester High School to essentially babysit Chris, with a handful even being paid to do so. Remember we talked about that? Like that was just like there's like something that like
why is this high school in Richmond called Manchester High School?
I don't know. I don't
imagine we went to Birmingham High School.
Birmingham.
Like,
yeah, but dude, imagine like the principal of your school is talking to the girls there and being like, you guys got to be friends with Blaine. You guys have to. Like, he's so lonely, whatever. I'll pay you.
Imagine.
We'll pay you. I can't imagine actually being like.
I don't have to imagine it.
I can't imagine actually having someone come up to me and say, I will pay you money to hang out with this person. If someone came up to you, Blaine, and was like, whatever, like I'll pay you $20 a day or something to hang out with this guy. Or to hang out with whatever.
Kid?
Yeah. Dude, I feel like I would just say, I feel like I couldn't do it.
I wouldn't do that.
It feels so fake. Like every time you hang out with me, you'd be
weird.
like, I don't care about this.
I couldn't even do like it's not like I wouldn't do it. It's like I literally couldn't. Like I know that even if I wanted to, or I didn't have that moral thing, it would be like I would just be like I can't
fake it. I can't be like
so awkward. Yeah,
just like hanging out with someone you don't like and being like, I'm being paid to do this. I don't know. This further shattered the illusions of his life. He even went so far as to demand his gal pals come to him in person to apologize for their false kindness. You want me to read this part?
I'll go. At the end of 2013 in December, likely with money being tight in the Chris Chan household, Chris decided to make an ad on Craigslist to sell some of his belongings. Bizarrely, however, rather than any of the toys, Lego, or video games he had amassed over his 3 decades of being alive, he instead opted to sell a okay, I don't know why I read sex there. A box of 56 used porn DVDs. Okay, no, it was sex stuff. He included photos of them as well as went into detail as to the titles of the DVDs. He also naively listed the price as $1,000 with no bartering or haggling allowed. A troll replied to the ad and confirmed it was indeed Chris. It was indeed Chris. However, he failed to sell the DVDs. Oh, I'm surprised. Like the internet porn was like definitely a thing, like completely.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And if the last couple of years were particularly quiet, 2014 definitely started going. Definitely started with much more going on for Chris. Fortunately, it wasn't good news. In the early hours of the 10th of January, Chris's family house caught fire. The explanation for the cause of the fire was due to the Chandler's excessive hoarding. The bathroom sink had become the primary source of water in the household. Holy shit! Because
told you the hoarding was crazy.
There were far more appliances plugged into the bathroom than usual, including a coffee maker, which had an extension cord draped over the top of the bathroom door. Over time, of the door being opened and closed, it wore away the casing of the extension cord, leaving the bare wires exposed, which started the fire. How did that even fucking happen?
I don't know, dude.
Did it hit like the hinge?
Maybe it hit the hinge and just sparked.
Yeah, like it just started fucking connecting and like heating up because like the hinge could. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Jesus. A leaked house tour that Chris filmed sometime between Bob's death in September 2011 and December 2013 also supports this, showing coffee cups around the bathroom sink. It also showed that entire rooms of the house, including the kitchen, were completely full of junk, boxes, and paper. Essentially, it was a house full of kindling.
It's just like, yeah.
Yeah,
like it just and then it just like caught fire entirely. It's crazy.
The fire could have provided the opportunity to be a blessing in disguise for Chris and Barb. Their insurance provided some much-needed financial relief and also provided them with a rental house nearby for the year. It took to repair their home. How the fuck did they repair the home? It was burnt to shit. Members of the CWCKI forums even put together almost $1,000 in donations for them, including essentials, some arts and craft supplies for Chris, and some money to buy other necessities. That's nice. Chris and Barb lost a lot of belongings in the fire, and although Chris managed to salvage a lot of his Lego and some video games and consoles, they could have begun to rebuild their lives without falling back into their hoarding habits. Unfortunately, this was not the case. Chris and Barb carried on with their old ways in their rental, quickly began to fall victim to the Chandler influence. Chris was spending huge amounts of money on even more Lego to keep building its collection. In June, when Chris posted some items on eBay to sell for cash, an inkling as to the current state of the house could be seen as the carpet was already dirty and, disgustingly, covered in rodent feces.
Yeah.
In August, a troll by the name of Catherine went on a date with Chris and got a tour of his rental house. She confirmed that the house was literally stacked to the ceiling with stuff and that their untrained dogs pee and shit in the house on newspapers because they're too lazy to take them outside for walks. Yet another missed opportunity for growth and change from Chris, although that was shortly to come to a much more literal form. You go now.
On the 14th of August, Chris posted on his Facebook page supporting equality for all and coming out as a tomgirl intersex of female soul with male body and a tranny crossdresser.
So just a transgender person?
And that he was a, quote, lesbian identified male. Drake.
What?
She says she a lesbian girl. Me too.
What does that even mean? What is a lesbian identified? So he's just trans. Is that what he's trying to say? He's a trans woman that likes women.
Although in his post for equal rights for all, he still only begrudgingly included gay men as part of the LGBT community. Barb was still against Chris's cross-dressing, and due to the nature of some internet trolls and living in the southern states of the USA, he did face some negative reception. However, he was generally accepted by members of the LGBT community. A month after this, he once again began posting on Facebook, stating that he was a lesbian and transgender. This is a quote from his post. I am a female lesbian soul trapped in a male body, or to put it another way, I am a lesbian transgender. I am seriously into women. Males offend me. Even my own penis totally grosses me out. I am glad that I tuck it underneath my taint, so I do not have to look down at the ugly bulge.
Dude. You cannot see your own dick, dude. This guy cannot see his own fucking dick. He's lying out of his ass.
I don't have to don't look down at the ugly bulge. If this post wasn't bizarre and oversharing enough, he had also spent multiple paragraphs before this publicly explaining how he had gotten a piercing on his taint as a makeshift clitoris, what he dubbed his quote unclit. There is more to this saga if you are brave enough to read up on it on the wiki yourself, and there will be disturbingly more to come from it later too. Of course, as we've already seen through Chris's previous years, he had gradually changed from a highly conservative straight male to someone who was engaging in cross-dressing with and without the prompting of trolls. He had shown a trend of being more open to different gender identities and sexualities as he got older, and trying to find what best fits him. Although it wouldn't be until the following year that he officially changed his name and preferred pronouns to female. You want to read the next part, or you want to just keep going?
Aside from Chris coming out, there were a couple of things of note that happened to Chris in 2014. Firstly, Chris's relationship with Catherine, the troll who got first-hand tour of Chris's and Barb's chaotic rental home, fizzled out, and Chris had originally been keen for Catherine to move in with him and Barb and start a family together early in their relationship, despite only having one date and a second meeting, which Catherine stressed him multiple times was not a date. During both their in-person meetings, Chris also displayed a lack of any concern for personal boundaries, continually trying to touch and kiss her. This was despite bragging on their first date that he had learned to not do that after his issue with Megan. When the two had initially met on OkCupid, Chris claimed he wanted an open relationship for some reason, and Catherine decided to test this out while she was away in New York, creating a rich, handsome persona called Colin. I guess that's a woman. Chris immediately became jealous of and emailed in a rage. Despite realizing his mistake and trying to apologize to Catherine via YouTube video, Catherine eventually clearly told Chris she didn't want to be in a relationship with him, which drew anger and abuse from Chris, and that was the end of it. Finally, for 2014, we have the Sonic Boom saga. As we are all well aware by now, Chris loves Sonic the Hedgehog. However, this newest release in the Sonic franchise was drawing Chris's focus for all the wrong reasons. Chris has become increasingly irate about the game since its announcement earlier in the year, purely because the developers had recolored Sonic's arms from their original tan color to blue to match the rest of his body. Chris really went all out on this. He complained on Facebook profusely and wrote incoherent letters to Sega, which included death threats to Sega employees.
That's what you want to do
He
to
also
the
physically vandalized
Brawlhalla employees.
Yeah, Sonic Boom merchandise in various stores. Chris was once again showing how divorced from reality he really was, with his hyper-focus on this minute detail, ignoring Facebook friends calling him out for his overreactions. This is only the tip of the iceberg, though, as on the 26th of December, Chris rounded out his year by going to a GameStop and vandalizing a Sonic Boom display in the store. Chris had already been banned from GameStop before this, meaning he was not only committing vandalism but also trespassing. When he was confronted by employees and they attempted to call security, he caused a scene and sprayed the assistant manager with mace as he attempted to leave. Fortunately, this was filled by someone in the store
I'll
who
get
recognized Chris. To top it all off, in his hurry, Chris abandoned his elderly mother at the shopping center. Chris was arrested later that day by police and spent the weekend in jail before being bailed out for $2,500.
You have definitely seen this video.
I probably
By the way,
have.
This video was popping.
Don't call anybody.
Is that spray? It's like
Oh, okay.
Like-
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it mace or was it just pepper spray?
I think it was just mace.
Mace is a lot worse than pepper spray.
I don't know. It's fucking insane. Do you want me to read?
Yeah, you can go.
Although 2015 was not too high profile of a year for Chris, it did start with a bang, as it was revealed through a leak email on the CWC Wiki forums that Chris caused another ruckus at a local Walmart strapped with the same can of pepper spray he used at pepper spray. GameStop. Just 5 days after he was bailed out of jail, he and his mother were reunited with their now restored family home at, and then there's the address, 14 Branchland Court.
Why did you talk?
Because it was public knowledge. They don't live there anymore.
Okay.
In January, much to Chris's exhaustion. Later in March, he sold 23 of his bespoke medallions on eBay in an effort to make some more money. However, he took issue with many of the poor reviews regarding the production quality. This is made like shit. Fuck you. To give an idea as to the value one would receive when purchasing a medallion from Chris, one review read, "The Sonic Totem finally arrived safely, despite being sent in 2 boxes, scotch taped together with trash used as packing material." Imagine the fucking trash.
At least he's
like
decluttering.
the
man.
fucking dog pee and feces or whatever, like used in there, whatever the fuck it was.
Okay.
In April, Chris started to get mildly politically charged, claiming in a Facebook post that he would be supporting Hillary Clinton in the upcoming campaign and that he opposed the killing of giraffes. He shortly after retorted to a UK Daily Mail article which claimed that Richmond, Virginia was the happiest place in America, citing his many arch nemesis as anecdotal evidence that Richmond was indeed an ill social place. At the end of the month, he also officially declares that he uses feminine pronouns a progressive leap in his trans identity. You want to read?
Yeah. Throughout the summer of 2015, Chris spent a lot of time exploring his new trans identity and engaging with the local LGBT community, including attending gay nightclubs and LGBT social clubs. I thought he hated gay people. In a sudden resurgence of his creative flair, Chris released the first Sonichu pages in almost 5 years, a continuation of Sonichu in issue 7. This may have had something to do with his rabid hatred of Sega's nearly released Sonic Boom game. It's not even out yet, and he was fucking macing people, which still kept Chris livid for the better part of 2015. On October 15th, Chris's day in court for his assault at GameStop a year earlier finally came, following several postponings. He was found guilty and was fined $541 and given 180 days of probation. Later in the month, in a moment of reflection, Chris uploaded a video in which he apologized for all of his previous homophobic comments throughout the year. Despite the apology, Chris remained insistent that Sonichu and Rose2 are most definitely still straight and not gay. Okay? They're not gay. They're not gay. To close out the year, Chris continued with his unusual, strange online antics, such as releasing a video of him fresh out of the shower to entice women into a relationship, and guilt-tripping his long-lost half-siblings into versing himself and Barb in a match of Super Smash Bros.
Pretty good.
Despite his court-ordered probation and fine, Chris signaled that he had learned little from his consequences and continued regular online tirades directed at GameStop and other businesses for placing restrictions on him. 2016, the golden year.
Yeah, 2016
gave
was
the internet
a great
lot
year,
more Chris Chan content. Although, yet again, it wouldn't be good news for Chris Chan, it began with Chris up to his usual escapades. Firstly, he advertised a lesbian sleepover party at his house in January, only to privatize it after supposed invitees from
Can you do that? Can you put one right now?
CWCKI forum claimed they'd attend. He also had a bizarre video leaked that revealed he stores his semen into a Tupperware container in the freezer. It's unlikely that Chris was aware that freezing his semen in a regular freezer actually killed the sperm cells.
That's so funny.
Later on in the year in May, Chris actually made some more positive progress with his transition to being female by filing a petition to legally change his name from Christian to Christine.
Mm-hmm.
However, just a couple of months later, he took drastic a backward step in a sequel to the Unclip event from 2014. Chris sliced open his own tape with a knife, believing subliminal frequency videos had magically given him female anatomy. He proudly announced his labia on Facebook by posting photos online which are not for the faint of heart. Facebook friends urgently told him to seek medical attention, which he fortunately did on the same day. He showed off his new driver's license with the female genital marker, a triumph to his delusion existing simultaneously. What? Oh, triumph and delusion existing simultaneously. Okay. Okay, you go. Fucking Jesus Christ, dude.
Chris also started to get more politically active. He registered to vote and declared he wouldn't support Trump, not because of his policies or even his personality, but largely because Trump spelt backwards is permert, which rhymes with hurt.
I can't fault that logic.
By November, Chris was in pure chaos, going into an unhinged spiral of death threats against the president-elect, posting Lego execution scenes, and demanding prayer circles for Trump's demise. Facebook banned him for a week. His tweets went viral on InfoWars, and he gained over 1,000 Twitter followers as a result of his meltdown. Also, in a terrible moment of foreshadowing, he also revealed in a Facebook post that he had experienced sexual dreams about his mother, but that of course he would never follow through with these thoughts. More to come on that later in our
Is his
final.
mother, like fucking 96 at this point, dude. Was his mom younger?
I don't remember
She's like 80 then.
exactly.
She's
I
probably
don't remember
like
exactly
70,
how old
80.
she is.
I think she was younger than the husband.
But of course,
2016 was also the beginning.
I was just gonna finish up my last sentence.
Okay.
More to come on that later in our final part on Chris Chan. Okay, you can go ahead now.
2016 was also the beginning of yet more financial troubles for the Chandler household, and one that would spiral much worse than previous times. To start off, in February, Chris was relentlessly begging for someone to buy him a PlayStation 4. He was at this for the entire month, even making his mother Barb appear in similar desperate donation videos. By March, Chris finally got his PS4.
Do you want to watch one of those?
Sure, yeah. We can skim through it.
Here. Imagine getting your mom to like do this shit with you. Here we go.
My name is Barbara Chandler. I presently am in need of financial help to get dental work done. That's expensive.
Looks like a fucking hostage video.
For donations towards my
All right, that's enough. I understand the point.
repairs.
It's almost there. It's a minute long.
So
Hold on.
bad, dude.
Any amount.
Are you watching some 0.5 times speed, dude?
No.
This is so slow.
The expense
Okay.
is large. Thank you for your consideration.
So as you can tell, her health is declining, right?
Yeah, okay. Although he originally claimed the PS4 had been a birthday gift from a Miss Cagney Lynn Moore from Seattle, Washington, his story was quickly debunked as the name he used was a combination of porn star names, meaning Chris likely bought it himself. At the same time, Barb had to appear at court and pay a Discover Bank $4,706.98 for unclaimed credit card debts. By September, Barb also now owed Capital One Bank $15,906.99 in a successful lawsuit for unpaid debts from them, meaning that in total she now owed over $20,000 in credit card debt. Something that's important to note here is that banks don't just jump straight into lawsuits for unpaid debts, and it's something they do after a lot of anger messages. So Barb was likely completely ignoring the notices and contact from debt collectors. During this time in 2016, Chris started to increasingly beg for donations and try to monetize his content. This begging was eerily tone deaf. However, as one video showed, Chris requesting donation, while standing in front of thousands of dollars worth of Lego that he was unwilling to sell.
We have to watch
All
this.
the while,
wait. We have to get this.
Chris
Dude,
was also buying.
yeah.
Okay.
This feels just like a Boogie Tuna anyway. He's like, I'm poor, but you can see like he has like arcade machines behind him.
Yeah.
So anyway, got a bit of a situation here going on.
Look at this shit. Sell it. Fuck.
At home.
Yeah.
But y'all do know that I'm still
Yes.
I'm still recovering from all the past.
Just out of context, I'm going to find that Lego set, and we're going to see how much money that is.
Okay. Just make sure to find the right one.
Going to, trust me.
And also, it'll be worth way more now because it was owned by Chris Chan. So you could put an extra like 1,000 on it or something. I don't know. It looks like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now. It looks similar to this one. Is that it? No, that's not it. I mean, that's gonna be a big set. It might be this one. It's close to this, dude. Holy shit. How many pieces do you think that has?
I don't know. Let's just give like a rough estimate.
I'll find one that's a similar size and design. I think this one's probably pretty similar. See if I can find. I'm actually curious now. Just give me like 20 seconds here.
No problem. Take your time.
This
While you're
looks
doing
like-
that,
this doesn't look too bad.
I'm gonna let this one just keep
Yeah,
playing.
yeah.
Hatred and abuse I had to put up with. Okay, that's a bit better distracting. I mute the television. But anyway, so yeah, got some financial problems coming up and about right now. So, I mean, y'all don't have to buy anything. Donations with every person being able to donate at least $1. Y'all can help me and my mother find a piece of home and be able to help take care of our expenses and everything.
I think I found it. I did find it.
And
You found it?
I'm like 90% sure this is it.
I'm still getting back into the groove of putting everything together, working on a daily basis, and definitely working on putting myself on a day schedule. And there's that damn autistic pause in my head. I think that's the autism, essentially. You feel the anxiety and the damn autism reacts to it like as if it's a piece of change and it's not routine or something. Anyhow, so since I pretty much am reaching out to everybody for donations, I just want to remind everybody that, the donations under $10 pretty much the only thing I can offer from there is your name in the back of the book or on the page of the book. But essentially, aside from that, just want to remind everybody of the donations levels.
It is pretty tone deaf, I would say.
Why is fucking eBay showing me Denmark dollars? Oh, it's because I did this way.
So how much is it, roughly? Roughly.
Let me just see. I don't know if this is. I don't know why it's telling me. My shit's not in fucking Denmark. I don't know why eBay thinks I'm in Denmark. It's about $500.
So imagine you go like, this is also owned by Christian.
400 to 500, probably 400 to 300 because he has it unpackaged and built. But it's Metal Bird. Look it up. Metal Beard's Sea Cow from Lego, the Lego movie.
Lego what?
Movie.
Lego Beard. What?
Metal Beard Sea Cow.
What did you say? Sea cow?
Yeah, cow, like moo.
Oh, cow. It doesn't exist.
I don't think it's in production anymore. So the Lego price is like 300 US or something, but I don't think they make it anymore. I think the old price
this is
used to be 250
this is
US.
definitely it.
Yeah. So he's begging for money, and he has just one Lego set that you can see in the background. Is
Bro, Lego
like
sets are so
USD.
expensive.
I know, especially the collector ones. Like if he has collector items, like me and Jordan, we were looking back at old like minifigures we had.
Yeah.
Like I had, it would be like, oh, this one clone trooper is worth like $30. I'm like, I had like 30 of those back in the day.
Yeah, I threw them all away.
Like those old guys, like the old like fucking dude, I lost so much money on that.
Do you want me to continue where you left off?
Yeah. You can keep going.
All the while, Chris was also buying numerous toys, more Lego, and other junk for himself. Amidst all of the court hearings and begging, and adamantly refused to get a job for various reasons when a lot of people suggested he do so. And towards the end of the year, Barb had to pawn a necklace to pay off some bills. Chris also made a Patreon account asking for a delusional sum of $250,000 from people, justifying the significant price was to pay off the remaining mortgage on their house and to pay off their debts, plus an extra $50,000 for, quote, rainy days, as he put it. Chris and Barb's financial woes only worsened in 2017. He still hadn't learned his lesson about needing to live within his means, spending the early parts of the year still not applying for a job, begging for money, and buying toys and games for himself. He and Barb also tried to sell a handful of belongings online, but with limited success. He listed certain items for sale at ridiculous prices, including his stamp collection for $1,000, and anything that he did manage to sell, he promptly spent similar amounts on yet more toys.
Dude, this is so sad. Chris, okay, I'll go. Chris also tried his hand at selling a Sonic totem, which he had made in middle school on eBay for $1,500. The totem actually sold very quickly. What? However, once again, Chris showed his complete financial immaturity in full force. Chris immediately went out and bought a $400 gold necklace for Barb to replace the one she had pawned last year, and used some of the remaining money to repay his own credit card debts. This meant he didn't have enough money to actually ship the totem to the buyer, who froze the payment due to Chris's slow response. After a few weeks, the item eventually shipped and the payment was received. Okay, that's fine. He also tried listing his original red and blue striped shirt for sale, which he was synonymous with in his early days of internet fame. Despite being damaged and moldy from the house fire, bidding went all the way up to $25,100, but the buyer did not go through with his payment. Okay, that's... The Chandlers continued moving backwards financially, though. Chris once again roped his mother into appearing in a video begging for money, although ridiculously she was wearing the gold necklace Chris had just bought for her in the video. He also returned to work on a 100-page Sonichu comic commission that he'd been paid $1,000 to do 561 days prior. Further trying
Jesus
to monetize
Christ.
his work, he reworked the donations rewards on his Patreon page. However, by August, he started getting lax with delivering said rewards to patrons, much to the disappointment of fans who were actually trying to support him. Okay, so he was pricing himself at $10 a page for this comic.
Yeah.
That's like fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Shockingly, part of the reason Chris was unable to send out rewards to his patrons around this time was because he spent between $2,000 and $3,000 traveling to Maryland to attend BronyCon.
Been there, my friend. Hey, right?
A convention held by adult My Little Pony fans. Chris made no secret of going to this convention, taking multiple pictures during his time there. The convention was largely uneventful by Chris's standards, however, during his time there. He believed he was being accompanied by Magi-chan, one of his Sonichu characters. He was even filmed dancing with his imaginary character. This guy's just mentally insane.
You want to watch this?
Towards the end of 2017... Oh, was your okay, yeah, sure. Fine.
Okay, fine. I might as well.
This is so bad, dude. This is so bad.
Here we go.
Where is he?
I'm trying to find him. Oh, right here. In the middle.
That's him? Okay.
Yeah. Or her.
Oh, yeah.
I keep on. I think he's right here in the middle still.
What's that guy walking by the dirt down the street?
That's crazy.
See that guy?
Yeah, that's
fucking
crazy.
Stevie.
Now let's move like right here. Just all the way, right? Like, twirl up.
Imagine what that fucking room must have smelled like.
Oh,
after BronyCon.
dude, like fucking diarrhea.
Okay.
I've heard so many stories about like conventions or whatever smell like fucking BO and armpit shit.
Yep. Towards the end of 2017 was also when Chris came into contact with the Idea Guys. This is a group of trolls led by Joshua Allen Wise, who essentially role-played as Chris's imaginary characters and convinced him that his imaginary city of CWCville was real and that he could travel to his fictional city via a portal in his Sega Dreamcast console. He's mentally insane. As you can tell, the stories that the Idea Guys were spouting to Chris were completely absurd and delusional. But Chris fell for them hook, line, and sinker. They exploited the escapist fantasies that Chris had been exemplifying for decades by that point through his plethora of comics and characters, let alone dancing with his imaginary character just a couple of months before BronyCon. The Idea Guys only ramped up their efforts going into 2018, and this became some of the worst manipulation Chris would experience to date, similar in severity to his experiences with Blue Spike many years earlier. However, whereas Blue Spike largely just emotionally manipulated Chris, the Idea Guys had a lasting impact and damage on Chris's psyche and mental state. They changed some of his beliefs about the Sonichu canon, coerced him into humiliating acts, convinced him to unknowingly post Nazi jokes online, and brainwashed him to believing he was bisexual and part of a polyamorous marriage with his character Magi-chan. They also allegedly blackmailed him out of $6,000 worth of gift cards and video games, further adding to his financial stress. This is just like a mentally insane person that's just being brutalized. Like, this is sad, dude. Eventually it got to the point where that others had to step in and try to break the Idea Guys' hold over Chris. After being contacted out of concern by Chris's old friend, Anna McLaren, a few people going by the names of the Captain, Null, and Marvin set up a group called the Guard Dogs with the intention of protecting Chris from trolls and manipulation. They eventually managed to rescue Chris from the severe manipulation the Idea Guys had over him. And although they recently had collective evidence of the Idea Guys' identities, IP addresses, and chat logs, which they presented to the authorities, they disappointingly did not pursue the matter any further. Dude. Dude, this is 2018. So we were playing Fortnite.
Oh yeah.
You're on your Xbox. We
I
were
was on
playing
my
Fortnite
Xbox. Yeah,
when this was happening.
we reconnected. Yeah, and this has all been going down ever since. Although the Guard Dogs continued to try and protect Chris in various ways and undo the damage that the Idea Guys had on him, it was ultimately in vain, as Chris still chose to believe in many of the things they had convinced him of. One of these concepts was of a dimensional merge. an apocalyptic event which would see the real world and the Sonichu universe combine, bringing Chris's characters and worlds to life and giving Chris godlike powers. Giving Chris's escapist fantasies, it's clear why he would want to hold on to this belief. He originally announced this in October of 2018, with the date for the actual event originally slated to happen at the end of 2018. However, when it inevitably didn't happen, he made excuses and continued to reschedule the date for the merge. These delusional coping strategies have unfortunately dominated recent years of Chris's life. In comparison to these extreme cases of manipulation, not much else has happened in 2018 in Chris's life. Early in the year, he had a surprisingly positive reception at MagFest. In contrast, in June, he had an issue while attending too many games, where after inappropriately kissing attendees without their consent and experiencing multiple warnings for it, he was kicked out of the event and experienced a meltdown. This finally draws us to the close of the second and certainly the lengthiest and most heavily documented part of Chris's story. In it, we've seen the enormous changes that he has been through mentally, physically, and emotionally, for better and worse, and ultimately, for it was mostly, and unfortunately for Chris, it was mostly the latter. We've seen his explosion into the limelight of internet culture and the large amount of trolling that occurred, which really picked up from 2009, starting with relatively tame teasing and gradually became darker and more targeted as his mental state worsened and his online infamy grew. Although there is comparatively less to cover in our final part, it certainly does take an even darker turn, which we've already alluded to. It is still very disturbing indeed. That was part 2 of the history of Chris Chan. What did you think about that?
This is like the start of his fall into insanity. Like,
what did you think about
that?
Dude?
I would say the first 80% of this was still just like me feeling bad for him and him kind of getting fucked over, and then it just starts to be like, I think he just went insane. Like, I think he just lost it eventually.
Yeah. In the final part, you spoiled it kind of in the first episode, but I think like everybody already knows.
Heard of it. Yeah,
everybody knows.
Common knowledge.
But there is definitely
that's the only thing I knew about him. So the only thing was he wore a Sonic chain, and then that. Like, that's the only thing I'd ever heard.
You have learned technically like almost 5 extra hours worth of
things. That's a lot of lore.
Yeah. So it definitely helps a lot. That was definitely longer, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. That was a good reading for sure.
Well, I'm gonna look something up real quick.
Sure. Do you have any final thoughts after reading all this?
Like, not completely, but okay, I did find it. So someone made an itemized list of all of his toys and their values.
Holy shit! Of course they did, dude. Of course they did.
Okay, so Lego, like, it goes in sections of like what type it is.
Okay.
But it's 50 plus 220 plus 120 plus 65 plus 212 plus 575 plus 110 plus 60 plus 120 plus 350 plus 150 plus 100 plus 100 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50. So like probably $3 or $4 after all that. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's like $1,000. That's about $1,000. Yeah, like $3,000. Sonic toys, he has about $650 worth. This is what people know. Transformers, he has $200 worth. $200. Oh, $400 worth. Oh, okay, never mind. It's actually $1,000. $1,050. Dude, Jesus Christ! My God, he has like $5,000. No, never mind. He's like, okay, no, he really does. I think he has almost $5,000 worth of Transformers toys.
Holy shit!
$100 of Skylanders, but that's actually not that bad. What is this? eBay purchases. Someone has. Okay, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. One of them is a necklace. That's why that's so expensive. Oh, here's a total. Based on conservative value prices, and this is also an old page. Like all of these things have gone up exponentially since then. Like all of like collectors' toys and shit is worth way more. But back then it was about $7,000 US worth of shit.
Holy
and now it at least doubled because like everything doubled in that list. So like, and back then $7,000 also bought a lot more. I mean that's probably like 14, 13, no, probably like 12 grand today. Like it's lost almost half its value in the fucking last 10 years. I feel like. So like that's like.
It is crazy though, man.
I think they actually missed that pirate ship we were talking about in that itemized list. So there actually is more.
Oh, there for sure is just like shit that like no one is like, oh yeah, look at that thing, because there's so much shit in that fucking house.
Yeah.
Well,
Jesus,
that's gonna wrap up our part 2 of the history of Chris Chan. Blaine, any last words, any last thoughts before we wrap it up here?
I don't know, if you have a disabled kid, don't let them get bullied mercilessly for their entire childhood.
Or do, and we'll have another Chris Chan.
And sleep with one eye open.
That's gonna do it for this episode of Bad Takes After Dark. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the final part of the history of Chris Chan very soon. Thanks so much for listening and watching. Like this video if you liked it. badtakestv.com to become a member. First link in the description. And we'll see you in the next one. This has been Bad Takes After Dark. Bye bye.